You want to mix up the board.
Oh my god, I so can. I can mix it up, dude.
Very nice. Make sure we're live over here. Looks like we are. Looking good. Get this pulled up so you can see everything. I'm closing my eyes.
Bad Disney character, good Disney character. Wowee, let's see what we got. Bam! Chat, bad Disney character, good Disney character. That is where the blue 4 is. Let me straighten this dial real quick, make it up right and center. Go ahead, give me some clues. I'm gonna take 3 of them. Mark, normally you're weird about this card. Do you have anything to say about it?
Do it how you want.
All right. Bad Disney character, good Disney character. There's 2 different ways you can interpret this. I think just for the first, we're gonna go for like evil to good kind of style. You could also interpret it as well written to bad written, but I think just to keep things simple, evil to good.
Personally, I prefer to play it the other way.
I understand that. I'm trying to keep things
more
simple
fun.
today, all right? Let's see what we got. I'm gonna close up the board, Mark. I'm gonna give you one.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the evil queen from Snow White.
The evil queen from Snow White? Mm-hmm. Is that not Maleficent?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I must be mixing up characters then.
Unless I have my Disney all wrong.
Let's see. That's a pretty bad Disney character. They are evil. They fed Cinderella that poison apple. No. Wait. Wrong story, right? Or right?
You said Cinderella, I said Snow White.
You said she did feed Snow White that poisoned apple. Not cool. Not FDA approved. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't think it's maxed out because I know your maxed out answer is the fella who shot Bambi's mom. And you didn't read that one.
I'm gonna go with another one. Mother Gothel.
Don't know who that is. Do a different
I believe, okay, well, fine. All right, fine, excuse me, man, excuse me. Let's go with, let me steal this mouse from you real quick.
Go ahead.
Let's go with, ooh, I like that one. Let's go from Sid from Toy Story.
Sid from Toy Story. I mean, that's just a child. They have no concept of right or wrong. They didn't know the toy was alive. Like that's so messed up to put that on him.
We'll say in this, I wanted to specify, but you started talking. Sid from Toy Story from the perspective of the toys.
Oh, okay.
I wanna make sure I specify that.
Very bad Disney character then. But once again, Sid is blameless. He was having fun.
I don't know. Oh, and man, I like that one, but I don't think I like it for where the placement is. I think it might be.
Hey, Board Ghost. Is there any way to align left the text on this thing?
Last but not least, let's go Scar from Lion King.
Scar from Lion King.
So instead of it going like this, all of it, and the usernames will be shorter.
Yeah, I don't mind if they're shorter. I can't read this. Like I don't know what I'm looking at, and I'm used to all my chats being aligned left.
Wow, look at this guy. Big leftist, huh?
Once again, I don't think it's maxed out, but I think it's going to be very, very close. Sid from Toy Story. I mean, they didn't like him, but they didn't think he was evil. You know, they understood he was a kid, probably. I'm gonna lock in right there.
All right, you locked in right there?
Yes.
All right, let's reveal it. Bam.
Oh.
There we go.
Wow.
Very good. Later, Average Therian, get some sleep.
Oh, have a nice night, Average Therian. Good to see you again. So that is a 3 to start us off. Very nice, very nice.
Board looking good. Did it get a haircut? Oh, really? You absolute buffoon.
SMH.
SMH, dude. All right. 3 points?
3 points.
3 points.
I'm working on getting those emotes commissioned so that we'll have a 4 equals not 3 emote. Or 4 equals 3, actually. Here's a fun card. Here, this is gonna be an interesting one. We'll see how people do with this one. Science to pseudoscience.
All right.
Good evening, Merritt. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, Merritt sent to heart me as well. Thank you so much. Card is Science Pseudoscience. what is pseudoscience? It is fake science, basically. It is not based in traditional Western scientific method. So healing with crystals is not really backed up by empirical data, so that would be considered pseudoscience. Thank you, Board Ghost.
There was an example. I may wake up one person in chat like a sleeper agent when I say this. There's a big example back like 5-10 years ago called Jilly Juice. It was a girl, a lady who was selling this like fermented cucumber juice and said it could cure literally everything if you drank it. But it was so heavily salinated, it was starting to dehydrate the people who were following it, and they were like dying from dehydration.
That's awful.
It's terrible.
All right, first one I am going to give you is going to be MLMs.
Okay, well it's technically not any sort of science. It's just a marketing pyramid, like a scheme. But it's definitely, if I were to put it on one of the two sides, it would definitely be pseudoscience nonsense.
Ooh, Spaghetti Supreme says those wristbands that were sold to make your balance better.
Yeah, that's pseudoscience. That did nothing. I loved seeing the commercials for them because it was like very clearly they'd have like somebody stand there and they'd tug on them and they'd be whoa, comically, you know, black and white infomercial style fall, and then they'd put the bracelet on and you could see at that point they were trying as hard as they could not to get moved when they got tugged while wearing the bracelet. So that's some pseudoscience nonsense right there.
And final one, I think it's all Hayden say it, Luigi boards. I think they meant Ouija boards. Did you know they were invented in 7-Eleven?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're actually not that far from the 7-Eleven. You could, drive there within a day. Go visit it.
I feel like we could drive to most places in a day.
Okay, but like,
See, that's not a
grand scheme of things.
Small. All right, this is some nonsense. Is this maxed out? I think it might be. I think I'm gonna tick it up a little. No, I'm maxed out. I can't in good conscience say any of this has any scientific relevance at all.
There's a random 7-Eleven in downtown Baltimore that just has a plaque that says, right here is where Ouija boards were invented. And it's like kind of off to the side, like it's not a big deal. Like you could go to that 7-Eleven and not notice the plaque. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean it was invented here?
What do you mean by that?
I wouldn't believe it in any other city. But in Baltimore, it's true.
Science and pseudoscience. Corey's maxed out.
Yep.
Yo, Merritt sent a team cheers and 3 team bracelets, and Lucy sent a heart me. Thank you so much. All right, let's reveal the board. Woo! Very nice. That is a 3. Oh, is it a 3? Whoa, maybe not. That kind of looks like a 2, actually. We may have shot too far there. I think that's gonna be a 2.
We shot too close to the sun. What do you mean?
Shot too close to the sun. It's hard to give something that has like any amount of science to tick you up.
That's fair.
I was thinking with MLMs, like you said, not all of them are pseudoscience. Some of them are just straight up scams, which are a little bit different.
Yeah, I can see that logic.
And with Luigi boards, I'm not going to justify that one.
That was my
I was going to say,
weakness.
it's sold as a game as opposed to trying to convince you on any science. Like, that game's predicated on ghosts being real, but at the end of the day.
Believe it or not, it's not the evilest, most predatory thing that Hasbro sells.
Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. It's a 2. Yeah, 3 blades of grass. Were you watching yesterday when Alston came up with the blades of grass method? The card was unimportant to important, and he said, well, max out unimportant. It's a single blade of grass. But if you wanted to tick me up a little bit, maybe you'd say 2 blades of grass. And then we counted out, like, 5 blades of grass was here. Unimportant to important. I'm like, Alston, you might need to dial that in.
I want to rethink your methods. I want to rethink.
All right, this is going to be a custom card from Dr. Rassillier. It is going to be phone call to text message. This is an interesting one. I always like this one.
Will we ever get to meet Board Ghosts? Well, maybe if we get one of those Luigi boards, we can contact them during stream.
That's how Board Ghost communicates with us, actually. I have the Ouija board just off screen.
Yeah, if you ever see like Mark or me looking at something off screen when we're trying to get in touch with Board Ghost, it's because the Ouija board is moving slightly. All right, phone call to text message. Phone call to text message. Just like, I guess, the type of thing that you think is only done in a phone call versus the type of thing that's only done in a text message, you know? You got a good example for me on this one?
Yeah. So, mom died. That's going to be a phone call.
That's a phone call.
Dog pooped on the floor. That could probably be a text.
I'm gonna open it up. That right there is where the blue 4 is, chat. Give me some clues. Phone call to text message. I'm gonna take 3 suggestions from either YouTube or TikTok to give to Mark. To get him to try and guess what that blue 4 is. That cheeky little sneaky blue 4. Alrighty. I am going to close up the board. Bam! Mark, you can look. Boston, I like that one. Had a bad day.
Had a bad day. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's going to be a middling one, because when it comes to talking with friends, it's always interesting. People have different approaches to this. Some people are like, if you're my friend, text me only. I do not want to call. Other people are like, let's have a 3-hour-long phone call. I tend to be on the 3-hour-long phone call side. But had a bad day, I have certainly received calls about that. But many of them can start off with just a text. So I'll put it a little bit towards the text side.
All right, I'll say dinner plans.
Dinner plans, that's certainly a text. You text people for dinner plans. I consider it rude to make dinner plans over call because you can't look back at the call later to get the details. So that pushes me a little bit further to text message.
And last but not least, let's go with, I'm going to say, there's a couple different ones I could go with that I kind of like. I'm trying to think which one I prefer. Oh, I think any of the 3 ones I'm seeing a bunch could be said, but I am going to go with canceling plans.
Okay. Once again, I think these typically are done through text message. I've received phone calls from people canceling plans. It's not that out of place. Mm-hmm. But if you're saying, hey man, I can't make it tonight, that's probably a text message. I would say that pushes me a little bit further to the text message side. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, canceling plans, making dinner reservation or dinner plans.
Hold on, I've seen a new one. I've seen a new one that we've never seen. Not a clue, a new Rhett and Link comment.
Oh, wow.
I see Rhett and Link as teenagers. Which, I'm flattered. But I assure you, I am much, much, much closer to 30 than I am a teenager.
I'm older than both of them.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were the youngest out of all of us.
Yeah, makes you pretty old too. Let's reel the board. Phone call to text. Oh, I pushed it too far.
You did. My line of thinking was with dinner plans, it always starts out as a text conversation, but like if we're trying to go to dinner Friday night, how many times have we gotten to a place, it is way too packed and we wind up having to call each other in order to figure out where we're going next?
Yeah. The canceling one got me because I always prefer to text when canceling plans.
And I think that's when it became a matter of opinion, because when I have to cancel plans, I almost always prefer to call, just so people know I'm not like canceling because I don't care. It's like, I care, just something came up, hey, I can't come.
That's fair. Starting off strong, says Mary. Indeed. We are down to 3 cards remaining already with 5? Oh no. We weren't doing that bad, I thought.
Oh no.
Oh golly. Alright, let's pick out the next one. I'm gonna do...
Corey's 42. They got me.
Role model to bad influence. I read the link only 42 or less. 2 blades of grass.
I don't know. They said I'm 42. And he says I'm 48. I'm probably closer to 50 than you are to 30. You're right, but not by much. Not by much.
All right, role model, bad influence is going to be the card.
Ralph and Luke.
10K likes, keep liking. Yes, if we get to 100,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we will be doing The Price is Wrong. Oh. It's our own custom mini game, similar to The Price is Right. Candace sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Candace. And this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is role model, bad influence. We need to come up with a hint to get Corey to put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Is there going to be code names at some point? There is. There is. We'll be doing code names a little bit later tonight. Okay. All right. We got some good hints coming in. We got some good ones coming in. I'm closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
Woo, I can see. I can guess.
Oh, here's a great one to start us off. Russell Brand.
Russell Brand, didn't he get into a lot of bad things recently? I feel like I've seen his name a lot in the news. I haven't been following it because it's, it's Russell Brand. I don't really care that much, but I feel like he's done a lot of naughty things recently.
He's become an alt-right podcaster. Not sure if you knew that.
Oh.
I unfortunately had to listen to a lot of him when I was carpooling with an old boss.
That's crazy. All right.
It wasn't good. Here's another great one. Mel Gibson.
I might know less about Mel Gibson than I do about Russell Brand.
Okay, I'll update you after stream.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think he's been doing anything nowadays.
I prefer the ostrich approach of where I stick my head in the sand and go la la la, I can't hear anything.
Okay. And let's see, final one I'll read for you from Elise, smoking in front of children.
Okay, well, don't do that. Don't stop it. Don't smoke in front of children, okay? Not unless you have enough to share with the class. No, don't do it at all, period. All right, it's bad. Don't do it. You don't want to influence them like that. So I'm gonna put it almost max. This is max. I'm gonna tick it up slightly. All right, because there are worse things that you could be smoking in front of children with.
The smoking got him to tick it up.
The smoking got me to tick it up a little bit. Mel Gibson, Russell Brand. Oh God, maxed out. Smoking in front of kids. Well, you're setting a bad example for them, but you're gonna show them the consequences of your actions. So when you think about it, right there. And it could be candy cigarettes too.
Oh, so, yeah, you're smoking them? I don't think you should do that.
You ever take like a big lighter at the end of a candy cigarette?
Role model, bad influence. Let's see how we did. Oh, takes it up a little bit too far. Yeah, I was trying to give you hints that got you to tick it up because you couldn't max it out. That would also be a 3. So there are a lot.
So it's a good thing you said smoking in front of kids.
Yes. There are a lot of ones that were coming in that I agree they're a bad influence, but I didn't read them because it would have maxed them out. Like hard set the dial, keep it there, bad influence.
So one that like Army Hammer.
What?
You don't know about Army Hammer?
No. Oh wait, I vaguely know this. Isn't he not related at all to Arm & Hammer?
I don't think so. No, but what I was saying is he's a cannibal.
Oh, whoa.
Allegedly.
Whoa.
Allegedly. Boardgamers, I thought that's how you died.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Cannibalized by Army Hammer.
Cannibalized by Army Hammer. Every time we get a new employee, it's because Army Hammer got him. Came right to us.
Alright, our next card is going to be short-lived, long-lived. 2 cards remaining. We are at 8 right now. Rhett is 47 and Link is 46, if you're wondering. Oh, wow. Short-lived, long-lived. Oh, wait, I'm doing the dog.
Oh, that's right. Link's got 20 years on me. I'll outlive him.
Well, we'll see about that.
I'll make sure of it. Short-lived, long-lived. Short-lived, Link. Short-lived, long-lived. That's where the blue 4 is. Jet!
How many minutes are we in the stream?
25!
25, alright. Guys, follow now. Secret stream incoming as Corey's making credible threats.
No, allegedly. Short-lived, long-lived. That's where the blue 4 is. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I like it. Humans.
Humans, well, particular humans, they be dying.
I didn't say Link.
Link's a human. I think that's a dead middle answer. I mean, it is the ruler of which we measure all things longevity. We measure it against our own lifespan. That is our perspective. So I'd say that's dead center.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the time capsules.
Okay, well, that pushes me to the long-lived side because I mean, some of those could be like tens of thousands of years old.
You're telling me way back 10,000 years ago in the early 1000s, they were like, yeah, I want to put a time capsule with my favorite things.
I'm not saying the ones now are 10,000 years old.
Stick.
Okay, fuck off. Fire.
Fire.
One full cow to send 10,000 years.
I can you know my favorite dairy cow.
You know what I meant by that?
10,000. I just realized I said the early thousands. That is not how that math checks out. That is prehistoric.
What I meant by that is you could bury one nowadays and won't be open for 10,000 years. They're meant to be preserved.
Yes, Corey, we call them pyramids. Fuck, you got me.
Oh shit.
You got me. You got me. Oh.
Wait, that's actually so true for real. Okay, yeah, way long lived.
And let me see. Let me steal your mouse again. Yoink. It's mine now. It's mine. I'm a thief. I'm a thief in the night.
Yo, Anita sent Let Him Cook. Thank you so much, Anita.
And let's go. Last but not least. I can't say that one. I'll say it after as an honorable mention. Let's go with. Oh man. Hold on. Can I scroll down? There's
Corey's
one
thinking.
chat really wants me to say, but I don't agree with it. I gotta fight. I gotta fight the power. Let's go, cows.
Cows. Once again, that's more middling. I have a feeling the one you were avoiding was tortoise. I saw that one a lot. That's way long lived.
I was avoiding tortoise.
Way long lived. Cows, time capsules. I do think it's in the middle. Human is my dead center answer, but time capsules pushes me up a little bit, and cows pushes me back. I'm just gonna do slightly off of middle. I'm gonna lock in here.
Honorable mention, Katy Perry's Delusions.
Long lived.
I want to take shots. She's been to space. What can I say? You know?
Yeah. Have you?
I haven't. I mean, technically, she hasn't either. She's only been to the atmosphere, but you know, I'll let her have it.
All right, let's reveal. Short-lived, long-lived. Woo!
Oh!
Very nice. Very nice. Not bad at all. That is a 3.
Honorable mention as well, Corey's blood work. Which I have an update for this, by the way.
Oh,
I have
okay.
an update. So to sum it up for the people who weren't here on Tuesday when I talked about this, I got pissed off because I had to re-get lab work done, only to get a phone call from my doctor telling me that those people not only dropped my blood vial all over the ground, my precious blood all over the ground, everywhere in that office, that they weren't going to tell me that they did that, and that if I wanted to get my blood work redone, they were going to charge me out of pocket for it, all right? I got an update. My doctor gave me the phone number to someone upper management there at that lab workplace. I called them. Within an hour of making that phone call, I got 3 emails and another phone call, all of which were the result of my lab work.
Wow.
Don't ask me how that one works. Some poor intern was on the ground with a straw trying to get it back.
Scooping it all back.
Scooping it all back. Get back. Fuck. He made the call. One card remaining. It is going to be good movie for a date, bad movie for a date. Yeah, exactly. They did adhere to the 5-second rule.
Just scoop it all back.
Scooped it all up, slopped it right into the vial, and sent it on its way.
What is our score right now?
It's 11.
11. Okay, not bad.
Oh, the markers are fighting back today.
Tortoises live 80 to 150 years, so if we measure everything against humans, and humans are dead middle, well, 150 years is a long time.
Yeah, 80 to 150 is a little bit of a discrepancy there. That's almost 2 human lifespans.
Yeah. And tortoises, outside of the fact that I said the whole thing, human lifespan as a ruler, but outside of that, tortoises are known for being one of the longest lived animals in the wild. Like that, they are notably famous for that. But humans being dead middle is debatable. It is a subjective game. I'll agree with you there. All right, Corey, close your eyes. Good movie for a date, bad movie for a date.
They do forget that this game is subjective and it's your opinions we're working with, all right?
Yeah, you gotta get in the mind of Mark here.
The game isn't, ooh, who can think of the best thing? It's who can think of the best answer for Mark.
Good movie for a date, bad movie for a date. This is an interesting one. How do we know tortoises live long? They all look alike. That really old tortoise living in Australia, Dr. Soulier's been sneaking in and replacing with a new tortoise every couple weeks. All right, Corey, you may look. I'm gonna say from Aaron Nicole for the first one, Minecraft movie.
It's so fucked up.
Oh, here, hold on, I saw a great one. Sarah Clayton said South Park movie.
Okay, these are bad movie dates, all right? The Minecraft movie, the trend of destroying theaters, I don't know if you know this, it's reached us.
Yes, I'm aware.
It's happening.
My brother reached out to some old contacts who still work at the theater, and it was like, hey, is it really that bad? And they go, yeah.
I went the other day to the theater closest by us, and there are signs everywhere. Yeah, it's bad.
Final one from, let's see. Final one from a little bit Alex, Jack A-word.
Oh,
Jackass.
These are all just bad. These are the worst date movies I can think of. You don't want to take your significant other to go see Jackass? That's torture. That would be its own clip within Jackass. Having you sit through a date while watching Jackass, I think. These are also possible. Oh, what's more dangerous, being in the Jackass movie or being in a showing of the Minecraft movie?
As bad as Minecraft has gotten, definitely being in Jackass.
I'll take it up a little. I'll take it up a little bit then because of that. I'll take it up a little bit.
All right, locked in there.
Yeah, I'm locked in there.
I'm pretty sure I've been on that date. Oh, Kelsey Weasel, sorry to hear. Good movie for a date, bad movie for a date, Jackass, South Park movie, Minecraft movie. Okay,
Ooh.
all right. Yeah, Tom, yours was an honorable mention. I was considering reading yours, but I ended up liking Jackass a little bit better. Tom's suggestion was Jojo Rabbit.
That is a movie that I have not seen, that I want to, because I like Taika Waititi.
Okay.
Say that really quick at the end there.
I figured that might push Corey a little bit too far, but I do think that was a good movie for it. My students will not stop quoting Minecraft plus destroying of the theater. Horrible date.
It's a bad one.
Yeah. I was figuring maybe you get lucky with the theater you go to. Yo, Kayla Strong sent a tiny and 3 heart puffs. Thank you so much.
I get it though, that why it's not maxed out, because you get the trauma bond with your date during the movie. So that'll make the relationship stronger.
Yeah, my logic with Jackass
it's like going to war.
And the South Park movie, those ain't romantic movies. Those are not romantic movies.
Yeah.
But they're fun movies. They're funny movies. You would go to those movies with someone you're dating, but you wouldn't go on a date to those movies.
Yeah, that's like we've been dating for a few years now. We're gonna go see these movies together.
Yes. Well, our score for the first round of Wavelength is 13, meaning it is time for you to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and flip to the back where it tells us how we did. For scoring a 13, the message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, all caps, so close!
So close!
So close.
L. Starting off this Thursday with a loss.
Yes.
It's tough. Long gone are the days of the 42.
Well, don't write it off yet.
It's true.
All right.
This could be this one.
You're gonna do the clue for the next one. I'm gonna run and use the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna leave this mic here.
No!
And your card is good time to pass gas, bad time to pass gas.
You've cursed me. You've left me alone. You've cursed me. Country Mozart, so you get it. I will participate in the Minecraft memes once the movie comes to streaming. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Spaghetti says, are you going to see the Miku movie with me? I want you to think about it. Think about what I'd say to that. All right, good time to pass gas, bad time to pass gas. Let's see what we got. Right there is where the blue 4 is, chat. Mark is in the bathroom. Give me some suggestions. I'm gonna tap it like those old people do when they go to casinos and they pull the lever on the slot machine in order to hopefully get some good answers. All right, that right there is the blue 4. I'm going to close. Well, I'll leave it open until Mark starts rounding the corner. I'm seeing some good ones. Public toilet, public restroom. I think that's my front runner right now. On the street, that's not bad. on FaceTime, but you were on mute. Crowded concert. Concert. I haven't had concert experience, but I feel like you're so packed in with people. Walking down the street when you cough. A little stealth mission. Trying a little stealth operation. In a field of cows. Right now for Mark, while he's not next to you. That's perfect, yeah. With your friend, perfect. The covered by the fart and cough gambit is one that's been done for as long as time itself has been around. It truly does turn it into a stealth mission. In your house, under the covers. Average Therian's back, they can't sleep. I'm so sorry, welcome back though. Oh, I think I hear him coming. I think I hear him making his way. Here's your last chance to look at the board before I cover it. When beside a dog you can blame it on. Next to Squidward walking. Yeah, nobody would be able to tell if it was from you or him taking a step forward. It's perfect. Good time for Mark to pass gas is right now. Yeah, I think so. That's the best time. That's maxed out for him. Nobody would know. Electric chair. The whoopee cushion con is diabolical. Yeah. Then they don't. Plus, okay, you do it when you sit on a whoopee cushion. Nobody will ever know. Plus, you've also defiled their whoopee cushion. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Lil says board is looking neat. Thank you. Board Ghost has worked his absolute little hardest on it.
Thank you.
Oh, he's coming back to close the door or close the thing up. Yoink. Here it comes.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. I can't believe you made me sit on this card for like a couple minutes while you were gone. That's really messed up, man.
Hell.
All right. Well, the first clue I'm going to give you now that you're back: public bathroom.
Public bathroom. That is very opportune. That, dare I say, might be the best time. Well, no. Best time is your own private bathroom when nobody's around. So public bathroom, there is... Look, everyone knows why you're in the bathroom farting. Everyone knows what's up.
Okay.
But it's still embarrassing to have to go through that. So I'm going to take it up a little bit.
All right. I saw a few people in chat really like this one a lot. I can't speak on it, so you got mail, by the way. But I liked it. I'm going to go with concert. While you're at one, of course. Not while you're performing.
Okay.
Those are different placements.
Concert, look, you're around a lot of people. They might be able to piece it back to you. But if you time it with a beat drop, you know, that could be good.
When the beat drops, I'm gonna shit my pants. Let's go.
Well, once again, it's not a private area, but there's so many people around and loud music. Yeah, plausible deniability no matter what. I think this is just barely ticked up from maxed out.
And the last one I'm going to give you, I can't resist not giving you this one. This one made me laugh the hardest while I was watching these chats go by. Walking down the street with Squidward.
So, with Squidward?
With Squidward.
So...
You know how Squidward walks.
Yeah, I understand that you're matching with it. I understand that bit. I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna tick me up a little bit more. This is gonna tick me up a decent bit more, because I really don't want to leave a bad impression on Squidward.
That's so true!
Do you know how judgmental that damn squid is?
Really? We're walking down the street and you shit in your pants?
He's gonna tell the entire Krusty crowd about it too. It's not gonna be a secret. All right, I'll take it down a little bit more towards good time, but I'm gonna lock in right there. I think it's a decent chunk up.
All right, you think it's a decent chunk up?
Because these are all public areas and in front of Squidward.
All right.
So.
All right, a couple honorable mentions. People were saying like at the old coffin fart. The old coffin fart. I saw another one that was good. When you have a dog next to you.
That is a good one.
You know,
the one that I saw that I liked was on a roller coaster. All I could imagine was approaching a loop-de-loop and fart at the bottom.
That's foul. That is foul. Let's get off this freaking card, man. There you go.
Woo! Very nice.
Oh my god. Let's get out of this one.
Very nice. That is a 3 to start us off. That is a 3 for this first round of game 2 of Cooperative Wavelength. Fun card. Thank you, Kayla, for submitting that one.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Let's do normal thing to own, weird thing to own. One of the funniest cards, indeed. Normal thing to own, weird thing to own is going to be our next card. I'm giving the hints for this one, so I'm going to start mixing it up. Let's reveal. Okay. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Card is normal thing to own, weird thing to own. Okay. Okay. All right, I like some of these coming in. This is a tough card, but I can see it. Ooh, that's a really good one. I'm gonna close this up and read that one. All right, Corey, you may look. The one I saw that I really liked from Casey, Old Socks.
Old Socks. That's pretty normal. It's like the most normal. I had to throw out some socks the other day because they had so many holes in them. This wasn't worth it anymore, man. It wasn't worth it.
Ooh, from Ray, chicken-shaped egg timer.
Oh my god, that's like the egg timer. That's like the kitchen timer, period. It's a chicken-shaped one.
Yeah, my grandmother had one.
That's the one you should put in your pocket.
And final one.
Never go bad.
From Layla, coin collection.
All right, that one's slightly weirder, but I think every old Gen Z and millennial has had at some point or still owns that big trifold map of America that you could put every state's coin in. Holy shit, he knows where it is. This is gonna be just for US fans, but for those of us who are millennials / all Gen Z in the US, holy shit. They're frantic.
I need to see if I can find this thing. It used to be right back here behind us for the longest time.
No.
That exact map was right behind us.
No! USA!
No,
USA!
it's a fold out thing.
Corey, is that a drawn on watch? Yeah, I got my ice on for today. I'm never lacking, boys.
It
I
is
always got
large.
it.
No, it's a black trifold.
They're finding it.
Okay,
Favorite
all right, I'm giving up on this. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. For the longest time, that exact coin map was sitting right behind us.
No, we're not millennials, but we are old Gen Z. We're the bridge between the generations.
Yes. All right, so the hints were coin collection, chicken-shaped egg timer, and old socks.
Well, I got to tick it up a little bit for the coin collection because I don't think that is the most normal. I think especially nowadays, people don't have them. Did he find it?
No, I just didn't.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't die. Okay, good. But I think it's still pretty normal, so I'm gonna keep it like there-ish.
Locked in there.
Locked in there.
Can you explain the game? There's a tutorial video pinned on our channel. Normal thing to own, weird thing to own. Let's see how we did. Oh, it was a good chunk up.
It was the egg timer, the coin collection. What was the first one you said?
Old socks.
Old socks. I'm biased because I own all of those things.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't own the chicken-shaped egg timer myself, and that was like a very specific thing. And with the old socks, I was picturing socks so old that you can't use them; they're not wearable. But like my family keeps them to use as rags sometimes.
We also used to turn them into dog toys. We would stuff one sock full of old socks and then tie a knot around it, and little tug-of-war toys that you'd fling around.
Should have said 10 blades of grass. That would have gotten Corey exactly there. Well, that is a miss, and we are down to 5 cards remaining. We're trying hard to beat that 13. Wow, you sized that 13 perfectly. Look at that.
I know.
Wow.
I've had a lot of practice.
Nice job. Let's see.
Low-key, why do I have a coin collection and I'm old Gen Z? I told you, if you're millennial or older Gen Z, you got one.
Ben, I think it's been moved. So I would stop looking. I'll have to cover that stuff back up later. 5 cards remaining. Let's see. Unhealthy to healthy. Unhealthy to healthy is the card. I'm a millennial and I'm still in my 20s. Yeah.
I think this is the last year millennials can be in their 20s. I think next year all millennials will be at least 30. Because we're like 2 or 3 years removed from millennials. I think the cutoff was 97, I want to say.
Somebody commented quarter with the ice.
I'm dripped out, dude.
Unhealthy to healthy. Wait a minute. I'm setting the dial for this one.
What?
Wait a
That's
minute.
right, you are.
I hate Fortnite.
No, 1996 is the last year. I turned 29 this year.
I don't believe there are firm cutoffs for Millennial and Gen Z.
I've always heard 97.
People give different numbers. I don't think it's set in stone.
Well, I think they're all wrong, and I'm the only one that can be right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I decide. Before me, they were just flying blind. Then I came in, I started making the numbers.
Okay.
Unhealthy to healthy. Unhealthy to healthy. I think, yeah, okay, just making sure. That right there is unhealthy, that right there is healthy, and that right there is the blue 4. Chat, give me some clues. Right there is the blue 4. Give me some clues.
Do you know what the generation currently being birthed is called? Gen Glass.
Oh, they didn't want to call them betas?
I think it is beta, but the like how there's the silent generation outside of their other name. It's Gen Glass is the term I heard used.
Water.
Water. Maxed healthy.
Max healthy.
Absolutely maxed healthy. But Tom Brady is trying to kill you.
What?
Tom Brady is trying to kill
Well,
you.
I know that, but what does that have to do with water?
There's a series of headlines that go in descending order of how like clickbait they are, where the first one is like, Tom Brady recommends drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Why that's not actually healthy. Then it's like, Tom Brady's water drinking habits could kill a normal man. And then at the bottom, Tom Brady is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
So keeping that into account, too much water could be unhealthy.
All right. Organic vegetables.
Maxed out healthy. Probably.
And last but not least, therapy.
It's not healthy for my wallet.
We're not talking about your wallet, we're talking about you.
Okay, the law requires that I put it maxed out healthy. Alright, let's reveal it.
Let's see what we got. Bam!
Woo! Wow, the 4 is barely visible. I could not leave room at all. Wow.
Therapy, man. Oh yeah.
Alright, we got there. That is a 4. Our first 4 of the night, actually. Very nice.
No way.
Good clues getting us there. Well, Corey is not going to add 4 points to the board. He's only adding 3.
I refuse.
Why is that the case? Well, in this game mode, when we score 4, it is only worth 3 points because instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack. Wow. Gives us more opportunities to score points. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because it's 4, worth 3, we are at 5 cards remaining. Yap, yap, yap.
Yeah. Look at this guy going, no.
Isn't the score 7 now? No. Because it's only worth 3 points.
3 points.
All right, what's our next card going to be?
Like it.
Boring person, fun person.
Boring person? Well, don't make me say it.
Oh. Well, I think maxed out boring person would be Elon Musk. Because he owns the Boring Company.
Oh!
It's a thinker. It's a thinker right there.
I don't know. The fact that he got cyberbullied and couldn't even finish the tutorial of Path of Exile 2 is pretty interesting.
Boring person, interesting person. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 right here is the goal. Pops asked, why has my name been removed from the board? Well, we redid the board recently, and just to let everyone know, we write names on the board for people who join at the $1 or up tier on Patreon. So this is the current reflection of everyone who is in that goal. I think mine is Average Therian. But this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Boring person, fun person. Okay. All right, I am closing up. There's some interesting takes on this one. Corey, you may look.
Woo!
Let's see. You know what? I like it. From Tom, Squidward.
Well, he's a man of the arts, plays a clarinet, has a stable job. It's pretty interesting. But then it's Squidward, so you know.
I see golf player, or somebody else said anyone who golfs.
I'm sorry, what did you say? That was perfectly. That yawn was a paid actor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun of me or like doing a bit or something.
No.
People play golf. Squidward. Squidward is misunderstood.
It's true. I don't doubt that. I don't disagree.
And let's see. What do I want? What do I want the final one to be? This is a very interesting one because a lot of these are interesting people that I'm seeing be named.
Now, I can't help but notice that it's definitely skewed to the boring side, and someone keeps saying us.
Yeah, I did see that.
What does that say about you if you're here and you think we're that far on that side? What does that say about you?
Okay, final one. I saw it way at the beginning. People don't listen to music.
All right, well, that's, I just made this comment about like, oh, what does that say about you if you're saying that about us? And then you say something that I do, which is not listen to music.
Whoa, not even in car rides?
I don't have Spotify. No, I listen to podcasts.
What the hell?
Very seldomly do I listen to music.
Okay, well, the podcast is okay, I suppose.
It's mostly ADHD. I can't concentrate on music. I need the stimulation of two white guys talking for 3 hours, Mark.
In my mind, the singing is more stimulating
yeah, that's probably right.
than the white
it's
guys
better
chatting.
For you than listening to two white guys chatting, to be honest.
Better for the soul. Mix up the directions, I'm sorry. It's fine. I figured that was the case. I did think it was a funny comment,
You're good. I'm gonna go with, well, they gotta be white, Corey. It's because have you seen anyone podcast? Like, every time you podcast, you know the exact, if I say podcaster, what pops in your mind, Mark?
Two white guys.
That should not have access to a microphone talking for 3 hours. That simple. That simple. That being said, I'll put it out there.
The only podcast I've ever listened to is the official podcast.
I rest my case.
There's one Turkish guy.
I thought he's not on there anymore.
Really? I haven't watched him in like 3 years. Boring person, fun person. Woo! Very nice. That is on the target. That is a 2. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, maybe we're giving Squidward a little bit too much hate.
True.
Is this not a podcast? It basically is.
We lump ourselves in there too.
Only podcast I listen to is The Layover. I'm not familiar with that one. I have to rewind podcasts so much when I listen to them. Honestly, I do the same thing, and that's kind of the reason I prefer music. I don't really rewind music as much. But if I miss something that was said, I'm like, I need to go back. I have to be like paying attention.
See, I saw somebody else wanted podcast recommendations from me. You don't want podcast recommendations from me. Because the podcasts I listen to are like podcasts for the niche game that I play daily, right? Like, nobody, if I say, oh, you should watch the Snapchat with Cozy and Alex Kocha, right? That doesn't mean anything to anybody, all right?
Yo!
You're not gonna get enjoyment out of that.
Flynn sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Flynn. And audiobook supremacy. Agreed.
That's fair.
They're pretty nice. All right, Corey, this is a custom card that we have not done yet. This is one that I added recently from Hayden. Something Corey would do, something Mark would do. For obvious reasons, I didn't run this one with Austin.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But I'm setting the dial for this one.
All right.
You get to interpret the clues.
To anyone who's just showing up right now, or is not a long-time viewer, I'll make this one faster.
Okay, that's fair. Air is pointing to the wrong side. I'll flip that around.
That's so... Come on! You had one job when you made that card.
It's hard to know because I don't know what's mirrored and what isn't. So I was trying to do that.
That's...
I'll flip it later.
All right. Something Corey would do. Me, that's me. That's my name right up there. Something Mark would do, and that's where the blue 4 is. Right there. Right there. Right there on the board. Right there. I am going to close up the board. Mark! Go to IHOP.
This is a tricky one because we joke about Corey going to IHOP all the time. Max out something Corey would do. Corey hates IHOP. He doesn't even like that we joke about him going to IHOP.
It's a punishment to me.
I actually love IHOP, and I frequently recommend that we go there. Chad doesn't know that, though. Chad doesn't know that. So this is going to be a good chunk to something Corey would do side.
Oh my god, this one's so good. This one only makes sense pre-today, okay? Going forward, our chats are aggregated now, so this one doesn't work as much, but read YouTube chat.
Guys, I try. It's not maxed out because I read YouTube chat and Corey takes me with him to IHOP. It's not going to be maxed out because it's going to be pretty far over.
All right. And last but not least, oh man. Let's go with,
You can give your own as well, since you would know best.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what? I'm gonna go with our mod, Spaghetti Supreme. They know us best in this chat right now. Have a weird sleep schedule.
Oh. It's dead center. Well, you're much worse than me.
That's true.
You're much worse than me.
Sure.
But that does apply to both of us. I'm gonna say it's about right here. I'm gonna say that's about right here.
All right.
And I'm locked in.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Something Corey would do, something Mark would do.
Yo!
Damn. That went much smoother than I thought it was going to.
Let's go. Very nice. That is a
Our chat knows
3. Almost a 4. Woo! Let's go. Corey is a bit more sarcastic. Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sarcastic. I'm a pretty sarcastic kind of guy.
That's fair. Yo, Kayla sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Kayla. You two are awesome. Thank you, black heart emoji. We forgive you for accidentally saying that we're
Absolutely. I never even took offense to it when they said it. I just thought it was funny.
Let's see. What's our next card going to be? Illegal to prohibited. This is a fun one. 3 cards remaining. We are at a score of 12. The score to beat is 13. We're definitely going to do it. We are definitely going to beat this. Corey would be most likely to be adopted as British.
I don't think you realize that is such a nice compliment to both me and Mark.
Adopted as British?
Yeah.
Oh?
Well, you know, you had that stint where people thought you were British for the longest time.
Yeah, I didn't take it as a compliment.
Well, yeah. The fact it didn't choose you.
Chose
me.
I understand. Okay. I was like, yeah, that bothered me a crap ton.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, Flynn sent a campfire. Holy moly, thank you so much. And A sent to heart me. I don't think we'd seen a campfire before. Thank you, Flynn.
Corey, did you get a haircut? No, I bothered to do my hair for the first time streaming. Normally I just throw on a beanie and call it a day.
All right, I'm opening up the board. Corey, look away.
Ah.
This 4 right here is what we were aiming for. The card is illegal to prohibited. You guys are adorable. Do you draw inspiration from Rhett and Link? Because ... We actually, like, yes and no. We didn't directly try to copy anything off of Rhett and Link, but obviously, if we're making a channel about playing games, we're gonna look at people who have played games before. Rhett and Link have played Wavelength, Smosh has played Wavelength. Like, believe it or not, it would be much more accurate to say that we were inspired by Smosh than Rhett and Link. It's just, I have long curly hair, and Corey wears glasses.
Sure.
Generational thing.
Corey, you may look. Also, yeah, generational thing?
Millennials watch Rhett and Link, Gen Z watch Smosh.
Oh, interesting. All right, illegal to prohibited. This is an interesting one. Okay. Here's an interesting one from Helicia. Urinating in public.
Here's the thing with urinating in public. Can't you get like some sort of like sexual assault charge from doing that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty illegal then. Like that's bad. Like you can get very harshly punished for that. I mean, obviously it's not like moida, so it's got to go up a little bit, but you can get pretty harshly punished for urinating in public.
Also from A, smoking indoors.
That's is that just prohibited? Is it illegal? Will you get? I mean, surely you're gonna get fined for that in some way, shape, or form.
Now Corey's got the. Here's the thing for anything.
Here's the thing. Look, yeah, here's the thing, chat. You gotta understand. Me and Mark are both very opinionated people, okay? Depending on the day I'm having, depends on how much I decide to show it. So I think it's gonna be slightly illegal here.
Ooh, okay. Final one, not wearing a shirt into a store from Mariah.
Oh, God, that's more prohibited. You're not gonna get arrested for that one.
Yo, Black Heart Emoji sent a rose. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And Tay sent a tiny diny. Thank you so much.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get arrested for it. They're just gonna kick you out of the store and not let you in. So I feel like it's gotta be on the prohibited side. There's rules. Is it just in the middle?
Your clues are smoking indoors, not wearing a shirt to the store, and urinating in public.
I gotta put it in the middle because urinating in public is definitely illegal. But the other two are, you're not gonna get fined or jail time for not wearing a shirt inside, or, well, you might for smoking indoors. I don't know what the law around smoking indoors is. I'm keeping it in the middle. I'm keeping it in the middle.
Yo.
Let the points lay where they are.
Holy crap, he's got sunglasses put on us. IDK, it's Selinar sent sunglasses. Thank you so much. And then Black Heart Emoji sent a rose and a rosa. Thank you, thank you. All right, illegal to prohibited. Let's see how we did.
Oh!
That's nice. Mint asks, is in the middle neither illegal or prohibited? Worse, it's much trickier. It's both. It applies to both categories equally. Middle is one of the hardest placements to do in this game.
Holy!
In Kentucky, you can still smoke in some restaurants. Huh. That's interesting. Still live on YouTube, says Hayden. Yeah, still live on YouTube. It's yapper time. Indeed, in this game mode, a 4 is not worth 4 points, it is worth 3. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 2 cards remaining, but because of this 4, worth 3 points, we are at 3 cards remaining. Woo! Woo! Still trying to figure out how this game works, lol? There's a pinned video on our channel that explains the rules.
So I asked, are you guys reading the chat on YouTube? We are, and not only are we reading the chat on YouTube, BoardGhost hooked us up, so now on our end, both of the chats come in together.
Yes, they're aggregated.
Come together, our chats.
Let's see. I'm doing the placement for this one. Okay. Card's going to be stationary to mobile.
Stationary to mobile. Let's go.
Stationary to mobile.
We also passed 13. We passed, wow, I got a hat and mustache on. I'm a cowboy.
Whoa. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Flynn. Thank you all for the gifts tonight.
All right. Anita says, I subscribe to Patreon. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. BoardGhost will get that checked and sorted. All right, let's see. Stationary, mobile, cowboy. Why do you smell that wavelength? Stationary, mobile, that's what the blue 4 is. Where do you purchase the game? You can get it from your local game store, highly recommend, or any big store, Walmart, Target, it's likely to have it. But there is also a free mobile app that you can use anytime you want. How does Patreon work? Is it a monthly subscription? Yes, but I believe you're able to choose the price you want to pay for the monthly. Give you a red one? All right, I'm gonna let chat look at that while I hand BoardGhost. He wants the small one. Wow, picky. Picky! I'm gonna close the board!
Man, they don't look good. This good.
Mark, you look.
Okay.
And that's why we call him BoardGhost.
Whoa. Whoa, the board just got possessed and flew away.
First one I'm gonna give you? Mm-hmm. Computer chair.
Computer chair.
Computer.
Computer chair is one of those things. This is a middling answer. Because you can be very mobile. It's got wheels on it. You can race those things, really. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, it stays in one place, right by your computer. So I would say that's a pretty middle answer, in my opinion.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, they got multiple wheels. They got a spinning axis for rotation. They got an up and down. That's pretty mobile.
And I like that one too. Phone in pocket while walking.
Phone in pocket while walking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once again, that's in the middle because the phone doesn't move, it's in your pocket, but you are moving, transporting it, so it's mobile and stationary. Dead middle. Dead middle.
Let's say, the last but not least, the board.
Well, that's going to push me towards the stationary side because it's normally stationary, but we move it all the time. I don't know. Should I say all of these are dead center? I'm not going to move it. I think I'm going to throw if I move it. I'm just going to lock it dead center.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Let's reveal.
Stationary to mobile.
Oh. I had to move it a little bit towards stationary.
Brother, just no thought. Set the dial.
No, I put a lot of thought into it. I explained every answer.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Of course you did. Of course you did.
All right,
Of course you did.
That is a 2. Yo, Black Heart Emoji sent a heart puff. Thank you so much. Also, Black Heart Emoji, is there a name I should call you besides Black Heart Emoji?
I think that's pretty fire.
Or is that fine? Yo, Flynn sent a hat and mustache, a second hat and mustache. Thank you so much, Flynn.
Dr. Vasilia, I promise you we're not trying to suppress YouTube chat. If anything, this gets Mark to read YouTube chat more.
Golly. All right, the score should be at 17 right now.
I was looking for this. Thank you. I was brought to me by a ghost.
Ooh. Yes, thank you so much, Anita, for joining the Patreon. Thank you. Let's see, what is our next card going to be? I'm thinking colorless to colorful is going to be a good one.
Yo, night, Tom.
You can call me Pearl. All right, that is perfect. Thank you very much. Our next card is going to be colorless to colorful.
What the hell? Greedy? I'm taking swings with you guys tonight. I'm sorry.
Flynn just said I subbed on Patreon now too. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you very much.
And Dr. Vasilier sent a squirrel. Thank you.
I'm assuming that's why BoardGamers has stolen our board again.
You're welcome. Thank you for making my nights fun. Oh, that means a lot.
I'm glad we get entertained.
Where'd the board go? It got possessed. All right, colorless to colorful. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Do we have a professional board mover now? OMG. That's Board Ghost's job. That's why they're called Board Ghost. They possess the board and make it fly away from time to time, occasionally hitting me on the head with it. You see, I should have said, Board Ghost, don't do the joke for once. Don't do the joke for once. And I didn't, and I'm like, they're probably gonna do it. And then they broke the board. There's no more board. Board Ghost died.
You know, it's terrifying because I didn't see it happen, but I felt it happen, and that was way scarier.
That actually hit you.
Thank God it hit the top of my chair before it got to me.
This has happened multiple times. All right, colorless to colorful. Ghosts can die. I guess exorcise. This is not as stationary now. All right, hints for this one. Wildflowers from Aaron, I think is a very good one.
Yeah, I mean, they're flowers, so I would never put them on the colorless side. It's always got to be colorful to some degree. But I don't think wildflowers are normally always like one color.
Let's see. Dr. says, where's the target? Close your eyes real quick.
Thank you, Flynn.
Target's right here. Colors to colorful. Corey, you may look again.
Hello.
Yes, thank you so much, Flynn. Thank you. Even if it costs us the board. The other one that I liked, I saw a little bit earlier, was insects from Autumn Flick.
Insects?
Got it.
Well, insects are generally colorful. Like, they have a lot of colors in their wings.
Cloudy could cause chaos.
But also, like, yeah, it depends on the insect, right? You talk about butterfly, filled with all the colors. You talk about like a grasshopper, it's like one, and it's maybe brown.
Final one from Jordan, Autumn.
Autumn's gorgeous. Autumn has so many different colors, right? All the beautiful colors of the leaves falling. Oh my, it's gorgeous. There's so many of them. But again, it's like a couple shades of red and yellow, right? While there's a lot of colors, it's kept to a few specific shades. I dare not say it's like a rainbow, but it is pretty colorful, I'd say. I'm pretty confident like there.
All right, locked in right there. Let's see it. We had autumn, we had insects, and first one I read, wildflowers.
Wildflowers.
Let's see it.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice. That is a 4. That is a 4. It is in fact touching. Holy moly! Good job. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Lots of compliments on the watch today, Corey.
What can I say? I was thinking a lot about it when I left the house today, and I said, you know what? This one, it's speaking to me today. That I drew it on.
Yo, Lady Baby sent a heart me, and Flynn sent 18 GGs. Thank you so much. Speech time. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Corey's about to write 20 on the board.
Don't be scared.
It is correct. It's not supposed to be 21. Why is that the case? Well, when we score 4, instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game. Okay, well, it looks like a 21.
All right. Everybody's a critic today.
We would have been at 1 card remaining, but because of this 4, worth 3 points. We're gonna set at 2 cards remaining.
You were drawn to that watch, Corey. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, Pearl sent a rose, and Flynn sent 2 GGs. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, everyone. All right, let's go to our next card now.
The way you write numbers stresses me out, dude. Liz, what do you want from me? I gotta bend over at an angle, do it, okay? I'm only so flexible.
Much worse than working in a coal mine.
Much worse than working in a coal mine. More dangerous than working in a coal mine.
Nobody does it. Everybody does it. Holy moly, Flynn sent another squirrel, and Dr. Chillier sent 10 squirrels. We are being attacked by squirrels over here.
Squirrels.
Wow.
I love squirrels, dude. Squirrels are great.
Really?
Yeah. Our family squirrel watched a lot. Yeah. You've never been squirrel watching?
When you say squirrel watching, like watching your neighbor's squirrel?
No, we would leave out peanuts on the table and stuff. Like once a day we'd put like 1 or 2 peanuts on the table and the squirrels would come by and we watch them. When I was younger.
I got a story for in between rounds.
Uh-oh.
Not a good
Look at all the squirrels! Oh, we're being mobbed by squirrels!
Holy crap.
I turned around and it's 1,000,000 squirrels all the way down.
Just got mauled by squirrels. Huh? I can barely even keep track of these.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. This is actually too many squirrels for me to keep track of.
It's fucking squirrels all the way down, man.
I'm doing my best to read these. Jillian sent a squirrel. Kelsey Weasel sent a squirrel. Flynn sent 5 ice cream cones. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Flynn sent 5 squirrels. A sent 2 squirrels. Chelsea Weasel sent an ice cream cone. Lady Baby sent 4 squirrels. Kelsey Weasel sent a chili. IDK it's Selena sent 12 scores. Ashton sent 5 squirrels and a heart me. Bunny May sent another squirrel. Jesus Christ. Ashton sent a heart me. Kelsey Weasel sent a sausage. Flynn sent 25 squirrels. Sasha Gord sent 9 squirrels. Bunny May sent another squirrel. Sarah Clayton sent 5 squirrels. Jesus Christ, people! Bunny May sent a squirrel again.
I love squirrels!
Gabriel sent 2 chilies. Flynn sent a hat and mustache.
God, was that Kissy sent 79 squirrels?
After sending 60 goats. Jesus.
And you guys can retire now.
42 people who sent squirrels.
Yeah, squirrel raid, baby!
We got squirrel raided.
46, right? 47.
Oh my god! I fucking love squirrels!
You should have said that earlier.
Should have said that earlier. Dan is sending us as many squirrel emojis as they can type. Oh my god.
Min sent a squirrel. Lisa Star sent a squirrel. Naomi sent 5 squirrels. Bunny May sent 2 more squirrels. BA11 sent 5 squirrels. Flynn sent 35. And Flynn MTV sent over 140 squirrels. It's not done counting yet. Okay, we need to play the round now so people don't leave. But thank you so much, everybody. That is absolutely amazing. We got mauled by squirrels.
Finn MTV, the squirrels are going up 320 some now. It just keeps going up. It's not stopping. Mint with the 185 squirrels. Holy. YouTube is probably so confused. YouTube, we're being attacked by squirrels.
Mary sent a goat.
All right. Yeah, Mary. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god.
350 more squirrels from Flynn.
Oh my god.
Finn MTV, sorry.
Thank you for the squirrels, everyone. Let's get into it. Nobody does it. Everybody does it. That's where the blue 4 is. If it was maxed out, everybody does it. The best answer would be give squirrels. You know? Is this a scene from the film Up? There's so many squirrels. All right. That's where the nobody does it. That's the everybody does it. That's the blue 4. I am going to close up the board now. Everybody got a chance to look. Everybody got a chance to look. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna go with Lydia's. Wears makeup daily.
Okay. Yo, A sent a snowflake keychain and Bunny May sent 2 more squirrels. Thank you so much. Nobody does it, everybody does it. Wait, how much makeup daily? Just makeup daily?
Just makeup daily.
Makeup daily.
Makeup daily.
So that's gonna be in the middle because, like, some people do wear makeup daily. Typically, the generalized answer is guys would not wear makeup daily and women would wear makeup daily. But there are plenty of women who don't wear makeup daily, and there's plenty of guys who do wear makeup daily. I would say it might push a little bit towards nobody does it, because daily, really? You're not going to take a cheat day here and there? You're not going to take a little break? It pushes me slightly towards nobody does it.
You know, hell yeah. Would drive a car as your second one?
Drive a car?
Drive a car, vroom vroom. Beep beep.
That pushes me back towards the middle. Many people do that.
Air at that face. Sometimes it's okay. You can just go no makeup, let the true you shine through, alright? You don't have to worry about it.
Life too short for daily makeup.
Life too short for daily makeup, absolutely. And let's go, last but not least, oh man.
Sarah Clayton sent 2 more squirrels. Thank you, Sarah Clayton.
Go to the doctor regularly.
Do I look like I'm made of money? The hell? First you're talking about therapy, now you're talking about seeing a doctor?
God, you can't say that. Just gonna make fun of us for being American again. You can't say that.
American.
No.
I think I'm gonna put it slightly towards nobody does it. I think it's really hard to keep up wearing makeup every single day. Plenty of people who don't. Plenty of people don't see the doctor regularly. Plenty of people don't drive. I think it is a middling answer, but it's going to be ever so slightly pushed towards nobody does it.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
So I just turned 26 last month, right at the end of the month. And for those who are not American, the way it works is you're on your parents' health care until you turn 26. So I got a phone call the other day. I haven't been on my parents' health care. I've had my own health care for a little while now. So I got a phone call the other day when I went to get my prescriptions, and they were like, by the way, you don't have any insurance. And I said, excuse me, what? Yeah, you're gonna pay for this out of pocket. I say, no. I have insurance. And they said, well, you turned 26. Well, I'm on my own insurance. And they go, sir, we have no record of you before 2026. I go, who's been paying my co-pays then? What's happening over here? I mean, I'm getting by the medical system, Mark. First my blood all over, my poor blood all over the floor, and now this.
God bless America.
God bless America. Bam!
Yo, let's go. Okay, I was right to move it a little bit towards nobody does it, but I pushed it a little teeny tiny bit too far. Very nice, very nice. Those are some good clues. Because it wasn't exactly dead middle. That would have been a 3 as well. So I pushed against it a little bit too far, and we got a 3.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Dr. Cillier adding to the squirrel army, sending 4 squirrels. Mint sent a squirrel. Flynn sent a GG and a squirrel. And Dr. Cillier sent another squirrel. The squirrels are marching back in.
The squirrels are marching, dude.
Quick story about squirrels. Another coming.
Yeah!
My neighbor, the one who used to play the harmonica for my cats.
Yeah, your wacky cartoon-esque neighbor.
Yeah, the one who would walk 8 miles in their driveway.
That your cat eventually did pounce on and kill.
No, that's alleged. He used to have a bird feeder that the squirrels would eat from, and he didn't like that.
No.
He very much did not like that.
No.
In his words, the squirrels know it's not for them. And he tried a lot of methods to prevent the squirrels from getting the food. You know, like putting a bowl on it, greasing the pole it was on. And you've seen the Mark Rober video. That don't work.
That don't work.
That do not work. And so what he resorted to was just sitting and waiting by his window, like daily, staring, waiting for the squirrels to come, and then chasing them off.
That's so mean, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. I need to read these. I was stalling a little bit with the story. Jesus Christ. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Dr. Cillier sent a squirrel. Kelsey Weasel sent a sausage. IDK and Silly Nurse sent 5 squirrels. Dr. Cillier sent 9 more squirrels, I think. Bunny May sent a squirrel. 2 squirrels, 3 squirrels. Poppy sent 50 squirrels. And Mint sent 140 squirrels. We have been fully invaded. Ashton sent 10 squirrels. Flynn sent, the number's still counting, 40 squirrels. Holy moly. Thank you so much. The card is good food pairing, bad food pairing. It's a custom card from Country Mozart.
All right, let's see. No, Anita, I do not know what you do for a living. And Noah, we will be back tomorrow, but we'll be back at noon EST, which is 6 hours earlier than we normally do. Bam! Good food pairing, bad food pairing. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues. I want 3. Take them from either TikTok or YouTube. TikTok or YouTube. Let's see what we got. Good food pairing, bad food pairing. That is the... All right. I'm gonna, okay. Sorry, 1 or 2 of these gave me a little bit of psychic damage as they came in.
Ah, of course.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the board. Mark, first of all, I'm gonna give you pineapple and pizza.
Okay. So that, in my opinion, I think it's a fine food pairing, but a lot of people have their opinions on it, positive and negative. I would go slightly bad. That's how I think that the public sees it.
All right, let's go. Ooh, I like that. This might be cheating a little bit, but I like it.
Okay.
Sushi with a fork.
Who are you talking to, man? Who are you talking to here? Sushi with a fork?
I thought maybe you would have a little self-respect.
I eat everything with a fork. Absolutely everything. That's a good food pairing.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, all right. So, believe it or not, sushi's actually one of the things I will occasionally eat with my hands. Just because I'm aware that the fork completely tears apart the sushi. And touching the outside of the rice on a California roll, which is the only sushi that I get, is pretty good to me. It's like, it doesn't bother me as much. So yeah, sushi, strangely enough, is one that I will occasionally eat with my hands. But
Alright.
with a fork, bad food pairing. Yo, Laura sent a heart me, thank you so much, and happy to be here, sent 11 more squirrels adding to the army.
Anita says, no joke, I draw blood all day, every day. Did you draw my blood? Is that who did it? All right, and last but not least, let's go with, man, I want to fight some of these people in chat. I'm seeing some big swings from people, and I just don't agree. So let's go with, last but not least,
Laura Lapina sent 15 more squirrels to join the army. Thank you so much. Bunny May sent a squirrel, and Dr. Cillier sent a squirrel.
Let's go with
2 squirrels, actually.
Again, this one also might be a little bit cheating, but I'm gonna go for it. Popcorn with only a little bit of butter. Just like a little, just like the tiniest amount.
Well, I mean, that's a bad food pairing because put more butter on it.
Just like a little tiny bit of butter.
But you really like popcorn. I think like lightly buttered. I've seen you do it occasionally. I got a glob of that thing in butter. Absolutely glopped up.
Korean insurance.
That's a maxed out bad food pairing.
Come on.
I'm gonna say these are all kind of traditionally bad. It's gonna be just a chunk towards the bad food pairing side. I think these are all fine to do. Eating the sushi with a fork does tear it apart. It is rough, unfortunately.
Country Mozart says, I time out Corey for 3 seconds for cheating twice on my card. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be locked in right here.
All right. Listen, some people in chat were saying crazy things for this one. Like, well, let me reveal the board first.
Okay,
all right,
yes.
And then I'm gonna call out some people. All right, we're gonna fight.
Corey's hit piece.
My hit piece. All right.
Oh,
there we go.
Dead center. Wow. Okay.
It's a little slightly skewed to bad food pairing.
Have you ever tried eating sushi with a fork?
No, because if I eat sushi, it's with chopsticks.
Yeah. So, were you aware of how difficult it is to keep the sushi together with a fork?
Yeah, but like, it's not revolting. It's just annoying.
Fair. Okay.
All right, that was my logic.
I was a little bit biased on that one.
Yeah, but I saw people saying stuff like apples and peanut butter.
Yo, those are very good. That's a 2, though. I'm gonna roll that as a 2. It's touching.
I saw people saying apples and peanut butter. Saw someone saying milkshake and French fries.
Oh, people be dipping those.
It's goated. If
I'm gonna be honest. That would have put me in the middle. Milkshake and French
Hey,
fries.
you're not gonna see Mark tomorrow, and that's okay. You're just gonna have to make peace with that. He's not gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Yo, Kelsey Weasel sent s'mores. Thank you so much, Kelsey Weasel. Dr. Vasily, I think, sent 3 more squirrels since last time I read it. Maxed out good. Look, I understand that the people who like putting French fries in milkshakes, that it's maxed out for them. I just, you know, I guess I don't get it.
Hey, if you've never been to McDonald's, gotten a vanilla cone, gotten your French fry, dip, scoop, you're missing out on life.
Where's your first mistake? I would never, ever order a vanilla cone. I'm a chocolate guy. I do all chocolate.
Well, that you can't at McDonald's.
Do they not have? Well, yeah, you can't have anything at McDonald's. Machine broke.
That's so fair. That's so fair. Goodbye, Pearl. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Have a nice night. Thanks for stopping out.
Exactly. It's sweet and salty. It's the perfect pairing.
Okay. All right, it's time for you to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and flip to the back where it tells us how we did based off of our score. Whoa, we got 25. That's really good. I was like barely paying attention to the score.
We came back. We came
all
back.
the time. We really rallied there. The message that we get for scoring a 25 in cooperative wavelength. This is the maxed out score category, 25 plus. The message we get is head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji. 3 JFKs!
3 JFKs! And Country Mozart, you're absolutely right. Wendy's Frosty with French fries, that's the other supreme, all right? That's the other go-to one.
Triple JFKs. We're gonna
Triple JFKs!
Now I'm gonna get a cone with dinner.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Get yourself a cone, get yourself some Frenchy fries.
Look, it's like
These are 2 favorite things, Mark. Sweet and salty.
yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just I'm pretty neutral on it.
All right.
It's like, okay, yeah, it's in the middle. Some people like it, some people don't. Oh my goodness, the squirrels are amassing. We just finished a round and the squirrels are amassing again. Happy to be here sent 71 squirrels. Flynn sent a squirrel out of GG. And Anita sent 6 squirrels.
I freaking love squirrels. Good night, Riley. Get some sleep.
Good night, good night. Now, question is, do you want to do another round of wavelength or do you want to move over to code names?
I say let's do one more wavelength.
One more wavelength? Okay.
Our first one was kind of short.
That's fair, that's fair. 7 new cards that we will be going through. Yet another round of wavelength. The score to beat is going to be 25. If you want to update the thingy there.
25.
And the card we're going to start with is Worthless to Priceless. Oh my goodness, the squirrels are piling in. Once again, thank you all so much for the squirrels and for the gifts in general.
It's so nice. They know I love squirrels and saying it's so nice.
Also, if there are any new viewers in chat who are not currently following, please do consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel. And hey, you might be able to join the Squirrel Army yourself.
Yo,
perhaps.
Squirrel Army, dude.
Squirrel Army, boy.
Question, how to get Patreon role in Discord as a Patreon member? All you have to do is link your Discord in your Patreon and it will update automatically. That's it. Super simple.
I had no clue when I was starting with the squirrels.
And also I want to say, I was looking into trying to get that same treatment for the TikTok subs. Unfortunately, TikTok's integration with Discord is broken. It does not work right. So I will continue to try and figure out a way so that our TikTok subs can automatically get VIP access, but it's gonna take some time because TikTok be broken.
Squirrel Army about to be the fandom name. Just updating again. Flynn sent a squirrel, Dr. Vasily sent a squirrel, Flynn sent an ice cream cone, Tiny Diny, GG, and a rose. Dr. Vasily sent us 2 squirrels. Happy to be here sent a rose. Happy to be here sent a Tiny Diny as well. Ashton sent 5 squirrels. Happy to be here sent 17 squirrels. And Mint sent 100 squirrels. Thank you so much. The card is going to be Worthless to Priceless. I have to solve that CAPTCHA there.
You would blow up if you didn't.
You lost me. All you have to do is link.
Are you adding or fixing?
I understand, Anita.
It's super simple. It takes 2 seconds.
It's a few button clicks.
Nope. Not if you close your eyes.
Worthless to priceless. It's my turn to give the hints, right?
Let's just say yes.
Yeah. We can all agree yes.
We can all agree, and if somebody says opposite, they're wrong.
Ban them.
Get rid of them.
Whenever you sound tired of reading out gifts, it just makes me want to send more. Flynn, it is always appreciated. Gotta respin the board. I will never get tired of reading out gifts. Thank you all so much.
The body is tired, the spirit is willing.
My vocal cords might, but my mind will go on. Speaking of, Sarah Clayton sent 4 squirrels, and Mint sent 5 more squirrels. Thank you so much. The card is worthless to priceless. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. We really have been forsaken. Mystique, you have not been forsaken in YouTube.
You know, I haven't been reading it, but YouTube is currently negotiating how they can demand more rights of being more seen. We do see you guys.
It's in the chat aggregator. It's just, we had a lot to read on TikTok at the moment. Worthless to priceless. We were a few squirrels away from becoming NPC streamers there. Thank you for the squirrel.
So good.
Corey, you may look. Squirrel, so good.
Yum yum squirrel, so good.
Worthless to priceless. Amanda says,
squirrels.
Memories with loved ones.
Priceless. Whoops.
Worthless.
Well, who are the loved ones we're talking about? Is it like you and Board Ghosts? Because then, you know.
Alright, well, maybe this will narrow it down. Cynthia says, your own children.
Man. Well, I don't have any, but I can imagine if I did. Priceless, okay? I wouldn't trade anything else.
And then Dr. Rasilier says, human rights.
Well, and you put me in a corner. I can't take it up at all now.
Not gonna, well,
I don't even want to toe the line on this joke. I feel like
in a cosmic sense.
In a cosmic sense, I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna lock it in.
Mint sent 15 more squirrels. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Thank you so much. Worthless, priceless. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it touching the 4? That is going to be a 3. It's hard to say anything that doesn't just automatically max you out. Of course, human rights is going to be a maxed out.
You know what? I really wanted to tick it up 1. I was gonna say, and this is just for you specifically. Well, your rights.
Oh, my right.
Your rights. Ticks me up 1. So actually, that's the perfect one to say.
Here's the thing, ... I thought the 4 was the max spot. It was so close, but it had to be ticked up slightly. Katy Perry's newfound love for the world.
I saw a TikTok earlier, and it was like Katy Perry after she's come down from Earth, and it's just like her pretending like she's been stuck in space for 30 years, like, oh right, that item doesn't stay floating in front of me. Just shit like that for the whole TikTok. Killed me. Killed me.
Oh, very funny. All right. Worthless to priceless was the card we just did. We're going to generate a new one now. All right, here's a card I really like, and I think I owe you an apology for this card.
What?
Yeah, I don't do this often. Probably ever.
I feel so validated.
I know. I was thinking about it. I came around. I think I agree with you that Sokka from Legends,
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is probably bits the main character side. I don't think they belong on the side character side.
I feel so validated.
They're part of the main crew. They're hanging around. Because I'm like, how would I name a character in this range if Sokka isn't in this range? Like, what would this be if not Sokka? Oh, Jesus Christ, Dr. Vasily. So, I don't know how sending gifts on TikTok works. I'm going to be frank. Sometimes they come in all together and just give me a number. Sometimes they come in separately. Dr. Cilier's all come in separately, so I have to count. Dr. Cillier sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9 squirrels, but it doesn't just give me that number. Mint sent 6 squirrels, 7 actually, but they all came in at once, so I can just read the number at the bottom. Thank you so much for the squirrels. My complaints aside.
Steve, don't say YouTube is not important anymore. You're important in my heart, always.
Main character, side character. I'm doing the dial for this one.
You're doing the dial. I was always right. Saul Goodman. That's another one he argued with me for.
Oh, I think we're down to 5 cards remaining. That makes sense to me.
Mystique, don't worry. We did notice that and we did fix it. We got you. Board Ghost completely rewrote the board today. Hand absolutely cramping in the corner. Marker falling out of his hand. No, they're revolting in YouTube chat now. They're angry at us. Side character, oops, side character, main character. Side character, main character, blue 4 right there.
Thank you, Kelsey.
It's good writing. It's good. It was worth it. I think so too. He did a phenomenal job.
Appreciate it.
I didn't even like. When I walked into the studio today, I couldn't find Board Ghost because he was just in the corner, just as delicately as possible, making sure it was gorgeous on the board.
Of course you're gonna find Board Ghost. He's a ghost.
That's such a good point. That's such a good point.
Never been seen.
All right, let's go with.
Can I look?
You can look.
Okay.
Let's go with. Speaking about Board Ghost. Board Ghost.
Board Ghost.
Board Ghost.
Yo,
That guy.
me.
It's about them. It's about them.
It's all about it.
It's all about them.
Board Ghost, I hate to break it to you. I think we are going to have to do some more spell checking after stream's over.
Oh boy.
I'm
That's
sorry.
entirely possible.
30 days, no food.
Okay, that's fine. I don't eat.
That's true. That's true.
Also, the number. Sorry, Mint. I saw 6 squirrels earlier. I realized that was actually 15 squirrels. Thank you so much, Mint. So yeah, I think Board Ghost is a bit of a main character, but you know they're still in the shadows. It's not maxed out.
Let's go. To shout out YouTube chat. Say YouTube chat.
Okay, so
It's a real meta. This is a real meta round.
So YouTube's obviously asking me to move it to the side character side, like maxed out, because that's how they think they're being treated right now. But YouTube, once again, they're one of the main characters. It is TikTok and YouTube, weighted equally. We love them both. YouTube chat, we must be read. Making picket signs. I think, yeah, they are a good chunk to the main character side, because I love them equally.
Alex, you only need to say it one time. I did see it the first time. Unfortunately, I don't really know who that is. I don't know if it's a good clue or not. So I'm gonna go with. I don't want to do a third meta one, but that is so good, Kelsey. I'll save that for an honorable mention. I will go with. Oh man, Princess Daisy.
Princess Daisy?
Mario.
Man, we didn't even get Peach. Has Daisy had her own game ever?
I don't think so.
It's probably on the side character side. Then maybe I'm overestimating. Well, no, I in my heart could never ever set YouTube to the side character side.
Wow.
Yes, I will stand up for YouTube.
Well, what if I pretend like I didn't say YouTube?
All right, say something else then.
Okay, let's say Finnick from the Hunger Games. Let's forget about YouTube for a moment.
Finnick from the Hunger Games?
Yep.
Oh, Finnick, not Haymitch.
Yeah.
What'd Finnick do?
He was in the Hunger Games.
He's like, man, I'm so hungry.
Man, these games, they're hungry.
They're making me hungry. Let's play some Wavelength. Well, I don't know who they are. They're not Haymitch, so probably side character.
And there we go, back to normal.
Yeah.
Mozart and YouTube.
You know, Board Ghost is a mainstay of the show, so I can't put it too far. I'm gonna say a little bit side character, and I'll lock in right here.
All right.
Sorry, I saw somebody comment JD Vance. That's a bit further to the side character side.
Honorable mention too, in the vein of meta hints, the fridge.
Okay, that's more side character.
That's more side character. In case anyone didn't know, there is a fridge. Okay, you see my hand? I'm now touching the fridge. Hand, fridge. All right. So with that being said, side character to main character.
Ooh, okay, all right, nice. YouTube, you would never be this much of a side character to me, maybe to Corey. I'm trying to spin the narrative of the meme, you know?
All I'm saying is the chat aggregator was your guys' idea. I was fine with reading YouTube chat.
Yeah, that is a 3. Very nice, very nice. Maybe the Corey is hilarious. Golly, happy to be here.
This is a travesty.
Sent 41 more squirrels to enlist in the squirrel army in between rounds, and Dr. Cillier sent 2 more.
Oh, I saw Becky mention earlier, Ratatosker, the squirrel, Norse mythology. We're getting a bunch of them. Little Ratatoskers.
They're so mean to you, though, Mark. Well, maybe they had good reason.
Yeah, you want to champion YouTube when they're that mean to you all the time?
Well, well, well. Look how the tables have turned.
What's up, Grace? How's it going?
Alrighty, let's see. Do you want to run this card? Can you read it?
Well, you're the one who's giving me the hints.
Okay, I'm going to choose not to run this card then.
All right.
Instead, we're going to do hard to do, easy to do. Hard to do, easy to do. Chloe Moon Creation sent 10 squirrels to enlist in the squirrel army.
Yes!
I can't keep track of which of these I've read already. Dr. Cillier sent approximately 10 squirrels, I do believe, to the squirrel army. Kayla sent a squirrel, and Mint sent over 250 squirrels.
Yeah, squirrels!
The number hasn't finished tallying yet. Holy moly, this army is going to be unstoppable. None will be able to stand up to the squirrel army. Okay, finish counting 350 squirrels from Mint. Thank you so much.
I freaking love squirrels!
They're redoing the petition in YouTube. The change.org petition they created basically to say that I hate YouTube.
It's true.
Chloe Moon Creation sent to Heart Me. Flynn sent 30 squirrels. The card is hard to do, easy to do. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Hard to do, easy to do. This is an interesting one.
This is like our own Captain America Civil War.
Can you see the total number of squirrels sent over the duration of stream? I don't have that number offhand. Dr. Cillier, I will do my best to find that number.
I want to know.
Corey, you may look.
It might not be until after we end thing. We might have to look at the analytics afterwards.
Might have to be tomorrow. Okay, all right. Hard to do, easy to do. Keeping track of the squirrel count.
There's so many. So many little squirrels.
Also, I saw folding a fitted sheet.
It's pretty hard. We talked about this.
And final one that I'll read. Look, I do see the one being spammed. I'm not going to read that one, Ollie. I'm sorry.
That one's telling on yourself, I think.
Final one from Metalhead. This one came in early. Juggle chainsaws.
Pretty dangerous. That's pretty tough. That's pretty... thankfully you took that positively. You took that joke positively. I appreciate that. All right, I think that's pretty difficult. I think I would never attempt it. I couldn't do it.
Folding a sheet.
Yeah, that one. Yep. Yep. So I want to put it very hard. But not the absolute hardest.
You think it might be a little easy to master?
I think it's a little easy to master.
Folding a fitted sheet, juggling chainsaws.
Oh, juggling chainsaws is hard. I can't take it up because of juggling chainsaws. What was the first one?
Keeping track of the squirrel count.
Oh, there's too many of them. There's so many squirrels. We don't know until the stream ends.
So, speaking of, Flynn sent 30 squirrels. Chloe sent a Heart Me. Sock Machine 508 sent 4 squirrels. Laura Lapina sent a paper crane, perfect for transporting more squirrels to the squirrel army.
Listen.
And Chloe Moon Creation sent 2 squirrels.
I think the juggling the chainsaw ones, it's hard, but it's not maxed out, right? Because there's going to be 2 ways. Either I'm going to juggle chainsaws, or I'm going to be all right. Because I cut off both my left limbs in juggling the chainsaws.
2 comments back to back. One, folding a fitted sheet would make me break the wheel. And then Becky says, folding a fitted sheet is easy. If you can't do it, it's a skill issue. Becky. Becky, that was my opinion that I got a lot of flack for last stream.
I'm sorry that you're built different and that I'm struggling tying my own shoes.
Hard to do, easy to do. Let's reveal the board. Oh, let's go! That is a 4. That is a perfect 4. Great hint. Yes, the squirrels have become innumerable, making it impossible to count.
Bad Mav, let's go!
Wait, oh, holy crap. Wait, ow! Ben,
You've killed the chat!
No, chat's dead.
You killed them! We've lost chat!
You put stuff on my keyboard.
Okay.
The ghost has killed chat.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna fix this.
It's okay. I can read
Board
YouTube
Ghost
chat.
is rescuing. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can read YouTube chat, but they're just saying spamming petition signs. So maybe I close this. Maybe I close this now.
I literally filmed myself folding a fitted sheet for my friend so they could do it. I'm out, y'all. Hope you have a fun time. Yo, thank you so much. Shenanigans. Thank you for being here.
You know, if you're gonna shenan, probably shenan again.
Sorry, chat was just closed out. I think we fixed it now. The chat aggregator is back.
Woo!
And Board Ghost was delivering me a very important message. They fried Bunny May!
They fried her!
They fried Bunny May!
Holy shit!
This is outrageous. As you all may know, over on TikTok, if you subscribe, you get a little emoji next to your name, which is the red prawn. Our logo is the red pawn. They didn't have a red pawn emoji, so instead you got a red prawn. And Bunny May just became a fried shrimp.
You're telling
moly.
me a Bunny May fried the shrimp?
What does that mean? Well, after 1 month of being subscribed, your red prawn gets fried, and you become a fried shrimp instead. So thank you so much, Bunny May, for I believe becoming our first ever fried shrimp. They fried you. What was that?
Oh shit, Dr. Facilier got fried too. They fucking got him. They got Dr. Facilier too.
Oh, holy moly. Dr. Facilier is also a fried prawn.
Oh, the squirrels are frying the shrimps today.
No! If you want to become a fried shrimp yourself, you can subscribe on TikTok. It's very appreciated.
That's such a good point, Bunny May. They're all air fried shrimp, of course.
They're air fried shrimp.
Of course they're air fried shrimp. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Also, let me catch up on these. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Flynn sent 5 squirrels. Kay sent a squirrel. Happy to be here sent 100 squirrels. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Dr. Cillier sent 3 squirrels. Chloe Moon Creations just subscribed. Woo! Thank you so much. They've officially become a red prawn, soon to become fried, any moment now. Oh, and you also, yes, the term, you don't just get an emoji by your name. We refer to you as a meep. You become our meeple. And Lara Lapina also subscribed. Holy moly, thank you so much.
It's a big day for the prawns.
It's a crazy amount of support we are getting this stream.
Anita, by the looks of it, they haven't got you yet. You've avoided getting fried, all right? You gotta be careful, though. After enough time, they're gonna fry you, too.
Oh, no. Did Board Ghost close out of my other tabs? Okay, wavelength is gone. Okay, I need a moment to get that back
Oh,
up.
they got the wavelength, chat.
Let's see, can I restore? Oh, ooh, okay, that's not right. That's not right. I'm gonna close out of that one. It's all gone. It's all breaking.
It's all gone.
Here we go.
We've lost everyone.
Bunny May sent a cheering crab. Bunny May sent a let them cook as well. Dr. Slay sent another squirrel, and Mint sent a heart me. Thank you all so much. I fixed wavelength. It's back. It's back. Don't worry. And our next card is going to be Bad Gift, Good Gift. Also, thank you so much to all the meeps who just joined. It is really, really appreciated. The red pawns, I love seeing them.
What is this shit, man? They're starting petitions in our Discord again.
YouTube chat must be silent.
I like how this one, so for anyone who doesn't know, we have a Discord, they post a meme, they're trying to petition us. They have AI generated Mark, and then me, I think I'm photoshopped in on that. I don't think I'm AI generated.
They AI generated the image as a whole. We're both AI generated there.
Okay. Let's play the game, man. Let's play this game.
You deserve this. Thank you, Laura Lavina. That is in reference to the gifts, not the petition. The hate petition.
No, we deserve both. We deserve both.
The squirrels are getting into everything. You know what? That's a good point. Anytime I have technical difficulties, I'm going to say the squirrels have been meddling with it.
The squirrels got it, man.
If anyone asks, I'll post a fidget sheet folding tutorial to my channel. Becky, I'd be interested to watch it. I tried to fold a fitted sheet on stream a few days ago. I did fail at it, notably.
Sure.
So maybe if I watch Becky's tutorial, I will learn the ways. It's not Photoshop. I use paint.net. Ah, okay. Bad gift, good gift is the card. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We're back to playing Wavelength. Give Corey a hint. Gonna put the red dial right onto this blue 4. Interesting. Closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Bang on.
Oh, this is such a banger hint from Buff Garfield. Ice cream for someone who's lactose intolerant. Banger hint.
I mean,
I'll film it tomorrow for you, Mark. Amazing.
this feels dead center, right? Because obviously, lactose intolerant ice cream, that's terrible. You're gonna feel so bad. But I want you to think of every single person in your life that's lactose intolerant. Would any of them turn down ice cream? The answer is no.
The other hint I saw was toiletries. Yo, and Flynn just subscribed as well. They have officially became a Meep, one of the Meeples, and they have a red prawn next to their name, mimicking our red pawn
Somewhere
on this screen, our
Somewhere on
red
the
pawn
screen.
logo.
I don't know where it is.
Toiletries was a good one from Jace Mack, I believe is how I would read that.
Toiletries. It's kind of yeah. Buff Garfield, welcome in, by the way. It's been a minute.
Yeah, good to see you, Buff Garfield.
Toiletries. It's like kind of insulting, but also you're never gonna turn down toiletries. You can always use them. All right. So it's like a bad gift. It's kind of middling. It's middling to me.
Also, final one, I really like this one from, I believe, Hanal. Is that how I would pronounce that? Hanal says, a card with no writing.
Yeah, this is the middle answer. A card with no writing. It's like, oh, you at least thought of me, but you just did the absolute bare minimum. This is dead center for me. Dead center.
YouTube chat's protesting. The first one I read was from YouTube chat. It was Buff Garfield. All right, bad gift, good gift. Let's see how he did. Yo, Bunny May sent level up sparks as well. Thank you so much, Bunny May. Ooh. There's a chunk over to the bad gift side.
Maybe I'm just easy to please.
Yeah, I think toiletries and a card with no text, like not even signing it, not even doing the bare minimum of signing it. Yeah, but not much. Right?
I guess.
Like, there's some gifts, like receiving a gift, they thought of you inherently. You're getting a gift. But the gift sucks.
All right, well, you know what? Maybe I'm just not picky.
I don't blame you. I'm
just not picky. This is Rage Bait, Corey, what the heck? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not picky. I guess the thought's all that matters to me, all right?
Kayla sent 3 squirrels. Thank you so much. Joining the squirrel army that has been dismantling my graphics since the start.
Corey not picky, we know that's not true. It's very specific things I'm picky about, all right?
Me and Boardgamers were having this chat the other day about how like I just eat like anything really. Dull milk, as I described it, when it's at that stage where it's not quite soured yet, described it as dull. Or like not heating up my burgers, just like eating them cold and stuff like that. Yeah. And I summed it up with, I'm just happy to be consuming. That's how I'd sum it up. I'm just happy to be consuming.
You are every CEO's favorite person. I'm just happy to be me putting the 5th Funko Pop in my cart. I'm just happy to be consuming.
Replaceable, maxed out YouTube chat, apparently. Capitalism final boss.
So I'm saying, it's me.
It was food specifically. I'm happy to be consuming food. Oh, that's what you were saying. I'm like, what is this guy on about?
Brother's ignoring me. He doesn't even know I'm here.
Yeah, I thought he was YouTube chat for a moment.
I mean nothing to him. Doesn't even care. All right. Replaceable, irreplaceable. Laura says, anyone feeling like this stream is like a comfort place? I'm really glad you say that, because we strive as best to just be accepting of everybody in here. So if you're feeling comfortable, hell yeah, welcome in. All right, replaceable to irreplaceable. Bam! That is where the blue 4 is right there. Replaceable, irreplaceable. Chat, except for YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is more like a cesspool kind of place. It's kind of like a do not tread over there kind of area.
We need to stop. We need to stop. We can't lead into this joke.
I love YouTube chat. They know that. All right, replaceable. I just saw. Oh man, I just saw one. That's tough. Replaceable to irreplaceable. Keep my composure. A hamster. Come on, I was trying my best to keep my composure.
Yeah, you replace the thing. You have it for a month, it breaks, and you replace it. That's the average story I hear from a hamster owner. I've never owned a hamster, thankfully. I'd say, yeah, they're pretty replaceable. But your cherished childhood hamster, a little bit irreplaceable. Some would say it's very middling, but a little bit replaceable.
So your favorite shirt?
Okay. I think it's going to be in the middle, actually. My favorite shirt, I think, right now, is the fish shirt. And I've tried to find it because so many people asked about it. I've tried to find it online. I don't think I could replace it if I lost it. I've not seen a place selling it anywhere. So maybe it's a little bit irreplaceable because that hamster was a living thing.
All right. Oh, man.
It breaks, haha.
I'm gonna say this one because to me this one's so real. I don't know if you're going to get the thought process, but I'm going with it. Watch batteries.
Watch batteries?
Watch batteries.
Just throw out the watch. This one stopped working. I'm not a watch guy.
Yeah, I am.
Shut up. God damn. I genuinely forgot you had that stupid thing. Okay, so watch batteries. You can replace them, but to my knowledge, with certain watches, you're gonna have to go to a full watchmaker. It's gonna be like an ordeal to replace those batteries. To my knowledge, which could be wrong, you're the expert, not me, it is really a pain in the ass to replace the batteries on some watches. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it's just a little bit irreplaceable. I'm gonna take it down a little bit further than I had it before because of the whole ordeal. I think it is middling answer still, but hamsters, your favorite shirt, they can be replaced, but it's not the same. It's not the original one you had. Those watches are a pain in the ass. I'm locked in here. That's why Corey draws his on. Yeah, watch battery died.
Unironically, actually, the reason is because I only have 2 functioning watches right now in my collection because all of my I used to have a really big watch collection. I kind of stopped collecting post-COVID because during COVID all of my watches died and it was very hard to get any replaced because all of the watch stores were like, you know, it was COVID, it was pandemic times, right? And it's also like, at least near me, it's $10 per to get it just replaced. So, you know, I kind of like, I'm too poor for this right now.
Yeah.
And that never changed anyway.
Oh.
But it is replaceable. Watch batteries, it's super replaceable. It's just the pain to replace it, right? It's super duper replaceable. It's just a pain to do one.
Jeremy says, holy shit, it's the One Piece. I can't even pinpoint at what point you said One Piece in that phrase. I also saw Chloe Moon Creation say, I feel like Corey is YouTube chat personified and Mark is TikTok chat personified. Well, you know, maybe.
YouTube chat, like, all of my unhinged, all of the toxicity that's in me, they allow that to come out through them, which I appreciate.
A great evil has awakened.
It's like when people say, like, the Canadians, all of their anger is being channeled through the Canadian geese. It's the same for me in YouTube chat.
Yo, it's Liz sent a rose. Dr. Facilier sent 4 squirrels. Mint sent 4 squirrels. 5 squirrels, actually. Thank you so much. Thank you. Adding to the squirrel army. Speaking of Dr. Facilier, I think it's time for a custom card from them.
Whoa!
Would forget your birthday. Would remember your birthday. Okay, Dr. Facilier is pumping in the squirrels. That is roughly 10 squirrels that we have received. Thank you so much.
Can we get much squirrel or?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how accurate this amount of cards left is.
The foundation is crumbling? You're allowing our name slandered.
Squirrels have been like nibbling at the cards. You know, I'm trying to shoo them off. I'm going to say we're at 3 cards remaining.
All right, that's fair. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Are we aiming for Price is Wrong tonight? We are, yes.
What do we got? Anything good?
At 100,000 likes on TikTok, we'll be doing the Price is Wrong. Let's mess around. Anything good? Let's see.
Good?
Is this old?
Oh no, that's the one we didn't get to. That's the one we didn't get.
Oh, we didn't get to this one. Military Vietnam helmet, one of a kind. Ooh, there's that. There's also Surfing Monkey.
Oh, Surfing Monkey!
This is a mini game we play where you guess the price of these items, and vintage brass mallard duckhead fireplace tool sets.
That one's actually kind of sick.
The 4-piece. Yeah.
We can get much higher. Goes all the way up to 4. Holy shit!
Helmet was priceless. They're squirrels, not hamsters. You defo didn't add one for the 4, but I also forgot to remove at least one, so I think we're at the right point.
It all balances out. Did I update the score?
Oh, okay. Jeremy said, OMG, it's the One Piece, because a YouTube commenter named the One Piece popped in and said, what's the problem about that?
Holy shit, we found him.
Yeah.
We found it. It's the One Piece. We didn't need 1,000 episodes of Board Gamers to find it. It's right there.
All right, this 4 right here is what we were aiming for. The card is Would Forget Your Birthday, Would Remember Your Birthday. This is a custom card submitted to us by Dr. Facilier. This is an interesting one. Submit to us in the Discord if you want to have your own custom cards be submitted. There's a link in our bio to join, and you can leave them in the suggestions channel. Would remember your birthday, would forget your birthday. All right, I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. Let's see. This is an interesting one. I'm gonna say from Molly, your sister.
Yeah, I feel like they would definitely remember your birthday. I don't know if I'd max it out. Max out probably mom.
Ooh, all right, fictional characters. I love seeing the fictional character answers. I always like those. Dana says Lisa Simpson.
Lisa Simpson will remember everything, and if she doesn't, you know, something's gone wrong, right? She wants to remind you that she knows everything. And Lisa Simpson is also a sister, so it works out. Yeah, I can't max it out. Lisa Simpson would not remember my birthday, though, because she doesn't know who I am. So, wouldn't be very good at remembering my birthday.
That's fair.
So I gotta take it up some. You looking at the same one I am?
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one.
It's a good one though. It's a good one.
And let's see. So, sister Lisa Simpson, and the final one that I'll give you. Yeah, this is the final one. Michael Scott from The Office. Michael Scott. I also saw Pam from The Office, but I think Michael Scott's a good one.
Can I confession time?
I know you haven't seen The Office.
I've never seen The Office. And confession time? I don't want to.
That's fair.
I don't want to.
But you know Michael Scott's character.
And I don't really, actually.
Really?
I really know very little. I know he's the boss, and that's about it.
Not even like concepts.
All I know about Michael is the no God please no and the do-rag.
All right, use the other hints then. Timeout corner, Corey.
Come on, man. I watch Community though. That's my sitcom. Community, fucking love that. That's a great show. So with that being said, I'm gonna ticket like almost maxed out, but not quite.
All right. Locked in right there.
Locked in.
Your sister, Michael Scott from The Office, and Lisa Simpson. I almost said Lisa the Simpson. I had it because Lisa the star.
No. Oh,
that is a 2. Very nice. That is a 2. That's a tough placement, but we got there. 2 cards remaining. I also saw somebody, Dr. Facilier, said their actual answer was YouTube chat. I don't know where you would have put that one.
I don't know. I think a lot of YouTube chat members, at least our YouTube chat, has threatened to remember my birthday. So we'll see. Give it a year and we'll see how true that one is. You got 1 year of prep time.
And Chloe Moon also said your good friend Mark, which I think you know that I know your birthday. Probably.
I feel like you're covering yourself up, which is crazy if you don't actually know my birthday. That is crazy because I share a birthday with one of our closest friends.
That's why I know it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's a 2-for-1 special.
2 of our friends are birthday buddies, actually.
What? Who else? Oh, you probably shouldn't tell me. You probably shouldn't tell me. You probably shouldn't tell me.
Let's see. I messed up my graphics here. Okay, time for the next card. Here is another custom one from Buff Garfield. This is going to be a fun one. 2 cards remaining. Travel for business, travel for pleasure. I think Dr. Cillier sent some more squirrels. My gift log right now is nothing but rows and rows and rows of Dr. Cillier sent 1 squirrel. Dr. Cillier sent 1 squirrel. Dr.
Squirrels
Cillier.
all the way down.
Squirrels to the top. Luke asked, what's your mother's maiden name? Funny one, Luke.
When's your birthday? When's your mother's maiden name? What are your card details? First pet name. All right, guys.
First pet name.
Listen carefully. I'm only going to say it once. Here are all digits of my social security number, starting with 1.
Guys, can we Guys, can we get a few more follows? For every follow, Corey might reveal a digit of his social security number. So if you want to find out Corey's social, hit that follow button.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wait, I need to grab a pen. Hold on.
All right, I'm closing my eyes. I'm setting the dial, I think.
By the way, we kind of went past this, but after I said I love Community, people gave some good clues. The Dean and Abed from Community for remembering your birthday. It's good. It's cool. I should also point out people are following now, which is crazy. I'm not gonna do it, I promise.
I'll give the first one. It's 1.
How do you know? How do you know?
For his, by the way.
Alright. I'm sure someone in YouTube chat can find it for you, Corey. Please don't. I shouldn't have to ask that. Please don't do that. Travel for business, travel for pleasure. Is this destinations?
Yeah.
Okay. Travel for business, travel for pleasure.
That's how I interpret it.
That right there is the blue 4. Destinations! Destinations. Alright, I can't, I am going to close up the board. Mint Ash, I think that is the perfect answer. I'm gonna go New York City, baby!
New York City. Alright, that's
New York.
It's a business place. So here's my logic. A lot of people travel to New York for business, but a lot of people also do tourist attractions at New York. I don't think it's gonna be maxed out. I think a maxed out answer would be some middle of nowhere town in like Utah or something. Because the only reason you'd go there is for business, or if you had family. You ain't going to Utah for pleasure. Sorry, Utah.
What the hell? I want to point out last time I was on stream, Utah also caught some strays. We need to be better to them.
Don't worry, there are 0 viewers from Utah.
That's not what happened last time. There were quite a few that were upset from Utah last time. Alright, then I'm gonna go with another one. London.
London. Maybe it's in the middle. Because lots of people travel there for pleasure. But I imagine some people would travel there for business. I know personally more people who have traveled there for pleasure than people who have traveled there for business. But I do know at least one of each. And if you're a European viewer, I'm sure London is your New York.
New York.
Big city, big things happen. So maybe it's right in the middle.
And last but not least, Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. I think the holy moly attracts the Utah folks.
Holy moly.
I should say I have nothing against Utah. It was mostly just referencing the bit we did on stream last time.
I was seeing they say Utah's great for skiing, which...
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, board goes back that one up.
Let's see. Sorry, what was that last one you read?
Washington, D.C. Washington.
Okay. That's an interesting one. That's putting me back to the business side. I've been to Washington, D.C. for business. Washington, D.C. is a very businessy place. A lot of work goes on there.
Business.
Especially in the film industry. They shoot a lot of commercials in D.C. A lot. So I think of it as a business place, but, you know, I've gone there not really for pleasure, but to visit friends. I think it's a bit to the business side. I think these are businessy, high traffic areas that people occasionally go to for vacation. You don't vacation to DC though. It's a wasteland of a place.
That's true.
That's crazy. They don't even have representation and you're going after them like that.
Yeah.
Which, can I say, is it not fucked up that in the country that was created on the principles of taxation, no taxation without representation, our capital does not get any representation while getting taxed? Can I just say that's crazy?
Kind of hilarious.
It is really funny, as
right.
long as you don't live there.
DC, do not go there for pleasure. Don't come.
Do not come.
Do not come. I'm locked in. Let's see it.
All right. Oh, please do come.
Travel to DC for vacation. Worst mistake of my life. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm biased because I've been there a few times. I'm not happy to be entering DC at any time. Sure, they got some nice parks, they got some sightseeing. The roads there, the highways, it's a nightmare.
But you can admire the monuments while sitting in traffic.
That's true.
Lots of school trips to DC. I consider that business. You had to work during that school trip. I had to memorize all 50 states in order to get that school trip to DC.
You ever seen
That's
the TikToks of DC during cherry blossom season? A lot of not business going on there. A lot of not business going on there.
But then any other day hits. Yeah, cherry blossom season gets you ticked up this much, okay?
Have you ever been to Skyline? No, but I would love to go one day. It's on the list.
Yeah, it would be super cool.
I've
So
only
close.
traveled outside of the country once. You went to Germany, right?
Yes.
I went to Greece.
Yes, Germany was very nice. A lot of people go to DC for tourism, lol, and it's the biggest mistake of their life.
But people still do it.
They arrive and they're like,
Still do it.
what the hell?
What is this wasteland?
I gotta get out of here. Average person in Washington, DC,
That might,
in my opinion.
strand them in there like the Hunger Games. Send them in there.
That is average DC experience. Only one can make it out. I'm butthurt. I'm sorry. Greece is my dream spot.
It was mine as well. I was very lucky to get to go. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that allowed me to go. I was very excited. It was a phenomenal vacation. I'm a big Greek mythology nerd, you know, so being able to go there and visit all of those spots, dream come true.
I've reconsidered and am willing to be suppressed. The vibes are too good.
No, Hayden, stand your ground. Don't give in just because the vibes are good. This is why democracy dies. The people get complacent.
Dr. Facilier sent 5 more squirrels to join the squirrel army. Thank you so much for your service, squirrels, and for Dr. Facilier. I may be biased, but Scotland is a must if you can. I would love to. Alright, I'm opening up the board. Useless in a fight, useful in a fight. This is yet another custom card from XXH_KXX. This 4 right here is what we were aiming for. This 4 is the target. We're down to 1 card remaining, I should mention.
Oh my god.
Card is useful in a fight, useless in a fight. This is a thinker. Happy to be here, sent to heart me. Thank you so much. Nova Brookfield sent 3 heart puffs, 4 heart puffs, 5. Okay, count finished. 5 heart puffs. Thank you so much.
1.
I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Bang on. Anything about squirrels.
Let's see. Here's an interesting one. Mark's belt was one of them. My belt is falling apart.
Oh, well, yeah, I think that's pretty useful in a fight, because if you fight long enough, you'll have 2 belts.
Ooh, Sammy's Little Crafty says a fork.
A fork's pretty good in a fight. It's a stabbing weapon. You know, if you were in a prison, that would be like A+.
And final one from Leeches, acorns.
Man, when I was younger, we had a pool club that we went to. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's a place you could pay a membership, big public pool you can go to, as long as you pay the monthly membership. We went, and there was a playground and everything outside, and there was one year where somehow every single child in the county decided that pool club was going to be a battleground of acorn wars, where kids would just start pelting acorns at other kids running by and making their own business. It was a full-on war. There were sides, alliances, there were munitions transportations where kids would take entire piles of acorns and start hiding them in places so that other people couldn't find them, and they'd have a weapon stash that they could use. It was like World War III type shit, man.
That's true, that's how I died.
That is true. Lost him in the acorn war.
I participated.
It's a tough beat. Tough beat. And everyone survived, so that came. No, board goes.
No.
Gone.
Not everyone.
Gone.
Almost everyone.
So you have acorns, fork, And what was the first one I read? Trying to remember.
Acorn, fork, and then your belt.
My belt.
Your belt.
My belt.
So this is useful in a fight, but not super. You know, they only got board ghosts for those acorns, so it can't be like the most, you know, specific.
Before you lock in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show again what we're talking about is this belt, which maybe should be replaced soon. It's kind of like it's like a dual-sided lightsaber kind of thing.
Well, like I said, you fight long enough, you're gonna have two belts.
Yeah.
You start dual wielding them, man. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna, you know, I like that location. I'm locked in there.
Yeah, no, not remotely.
What? It's a fork. It's a stab, and you can literally use that to impale a person.
I don't think it's making a difference in a fight.
All right.
I really don't think it's making a difference.
Fisticuffs, I'll use a fork. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, reach is what's going to matter. You're not going to get an effective stab with a fork. It's just reach. And I have a longer reach than you.
All right.
Spaghetti Supreme's been stabbed by a fork. They lived. Alright, well, that is 0 points.
Oh my god.
JD sent a heart me. Very nice. Guy on the left knows nothing. Which one's left?
Yes, you.
That's me. Okay.
I agree. Mark is saying you can beat you up, Corey. I told you guys, you're not going to see him tomorrow. He's going to be gone. You're gonna see a news story. TikTok persona stabbed to death with fork.
You know, I would be amazed if they referred to us as a TikTok persona at under 6,000 followers.
I made sure. Well, listen, it's the news, okay? They're gonna refer to you that if you have 100 followers, just to make the story sound interesting.
Chat. So the news can refer to us as a TikTok persona when Corey gets rid of me.
When I use
please
the fork,
drop a follow. When Corey silences me. Please drop a follow.
Acorn War 2 after the stream.
Okay.
Coming for you.
Alright, it's time for you to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook. The score we got was an 11. There's a chart in the back that tells us how we did. Bit worse than the 25 we got earlier.
Ooh.
But let's see what the creators of the game have to say about us scoring an 11. The message they have for us is not bad, not great, but not bad.
Not good, not bad.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Eventually, the news will report me as TikTok persona when I go missing.
Live, men fight each other with random objects. More 6.
JD sent a heart me, Laura Lapina sent a s'mores, and JD sent a squirrel. Thank you so much.
0 JFKs.
Do you want to pack up actually, don't pack up the wavelength board.
What?
I'll do it. You explain how Codenames works. I'm gonna run and use the bathroom.
Wow.
This is an example board.
All right, sick. Yeah, we're gonna play Codenames now. Codenames time. Codenames time. Everybody loves Codenames. Do you not know how to play Codenames? Oh my goodness, it's so simple. Let me explain it to you. So, you see below me right here, I got a board of 5x5 board of random assorted words below me. One of us, either me or Mark, is going to be the spy master. And our job is to give chat clues. A little bit of clues towards chat. Because on our board, as you can see right here, it is a list of blue and red words. Our job is to get you guys to guess all 9 blue words. And the way we do that is by giving a hint followed by a number. So looking at this board, let's say, let's say job for 3. There are 3, what that means, if I say job for 3 as the clue, then that means there are 3 words on this board that relate in some way to job that I'm trying to get you to guess. So for example, one of the words might be chef, or lawyer, or chef. Now, normally, you quiet over there. I'm working with what I got, man. Now, normally, you want those words to be blue and not red or yellow. You know, the blue means the correct one. I'm trying my best. What do you want from me? All right. The goal is to guess all of the blue words by the end. It's a little bit confusing right now, I promise you. The second we actually jump into it and we can give real examples, it's going to be a lot simpler to grasp. And you should be able to get in a round or 2. No worries. When are you going live next? We will be going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST, which is 6 hours earlier than normal. We're gonna do an early stream on Friday. We're gonna keep doing early stream on Fridays. Chef or lawyer or chef, you know. Early stream Fridays. That's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, TikTok persona and not YouTube phenomenon. Well, first off, you know, comparison-wise, Becky says I'm gonna get some sleep so I can film that fitted sheet tutorial in the morning. Good night, Becky. Best of luck. I believe it was you who said that they were having surgery done, so hopefully that went well for you. Best of luck in the recovery, if I am correct. Isabel says, I'll probably have to miss tomorrow. I have family over. Isabel, don't you worry. We'll be live again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. You got something to say about that one, too?
No, that was a good. I like that one.
Okay. All right.
And the other one was great, too. That was hilarious.
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Really good.
I appreciate that. Everyone's a critic. You know that?
Yeah. Maybe you should do better.
You're right. Oh, you're right. What do you want me to say? You're not right. He's always right.
You watching dogs tonight?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. Corey explained the game perfectly. Nobody had any critiques, and now I'm generating a new board for us. Oops. Hold on. What'd you say? Oh, there's some German in chat.
Is it the same German person from before?
Where was it?
It's highlighted in green.
Highlighted in green. Let's see. This might say I was here before. I'm not positive.
I'm sorry, it was the German person who was
Are
here
you
before.
the person who was here before? My German has not gotten any better, but welcome back. We are glad that you're here. We are starting code names. I just generated a new board. I'm going to be the spy master to start us off. We need to find all 9 of our blue field agents. One of these.
We wasted ham on the demo board. Tragic. It's a ham conspiracy.
Did we waste ham on the demo board?
There was a ham on the demo board. I don't know if there's a ham on this one too or not.
No. Interesting. The demo board's from last round. I think there is a ham tonight somewhere.
Oh, that might have been it. We might have blown our ham already.
We didn't blow our ham. Speaking of, I'm going to prep board 2 while I'm thinking of it. Ham's on board 2.
Whoa, a little campfire.
Yo, Ty Mike sent a campfire. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy to be here. Sent 24 more roses. Dr. Cillier sent a bunch of chilies and a bunch of squirrels while I was in the bathroom. Thank you so much. All right, I need to think of a clue for you.
Why we got kilogram on this board? I'm American. You know what I hate? I hate every single time somebody online says, kilograms? No, I think you mean freedom units. That shit makes me recoil every time I read that. I hate it. I hate freedom units with a passion.
Okay, I got an interesting one to start us off. Trying to glance around the board, make sure I'm not throwing here.
Last game yesterday you swapped ham in, so that was probably it. You guys swapping in hams?
I'm gonna say, to start us off, we're gonna get ambitious. We're gonna get ambitious here. I'm gonna say petrol for 4. I may have spelled it wrong.
Petrol
for 4.
Is he going for kilograms? Is he going for the European gambit on this one? Gas! Oh, it's gotta be gas! It's gotta be gasoline! Show me gasoline!
What do you want me to show you?
Gas.
You said gas and you said gasoline.
Are they both on the board?
They're both on this board.
Oh my god. Alright, show me gasoline first, I guess.
That is correct. Very nice. That is 1 out of our 9 field agents discovered.
Show me gas next then.
That is also correct. That is 2 out of our 9 field agents discovered.
Scared me for a second. Kilograms, lawnmower. Lawnmowers take petrol. That makes sense. My lawnmower takes petrol. Mark, show me lawnmower.
That is correct.
Woo.
Very nice. That is 3 of our blue field agents discovered right off the bat.
All right. Now, the way this works is, right, he says petrol for 4, which means there are 4 words on this board that in some convoluted way Mark thinks links back to petrol, right? Whatever the logic is, he thinks there is some connection between those words. That being said, do we think he's pulled the European gambit and went for kilogram? Either kilogram or pilot. Kilogram or pirate. We had gas, gasoline, lawnmower, and now for the final one, no. Otherwise, you could have said diesel or something else. Well, your lawnmower doesn't take diesel. It takes petrol. I'm seeing a lot of kilograms. I'm fine for taking the European gambit. Mark, show me kilogram.
European gambit?
Yep.
Paid off!
Woo!
That is a 4, or 4 field agents discovered, I should say. There are no 4s in any game.
Nope.
Very nice. I'm assuming you're passing now?
I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty, it is time for me to reveal a red one. Every time we pass the turn, a red one is revealed. It's my choosing. I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna remove tree. Tree belongs to the red team.
No.
No more.
Much like corporate America, you're taking down all our trees.
Yep.
One by one, chopping them down. I love worms. Yes. Is worm on the board? It is.
Dude, I'm worming out right now.
I'm worming out.
I love worm length.
I'm worming out, dude. They're passing on gas. Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw a lot of people after I said kilogram wanted to pass or skip. Thankfully, it ended up being in our favorite. And like Dr. Facilier says, you don't want to be passing on gas. That's gross. Mark's warming up. There are 2 springs?
Spring and sprang.
There's 2 springs!
One spring is going to be changed, not to ham. We'll save ham for later.
Wow. You could have had ham and worm on the same board.
Is that what the people want? If that's what the people want, sure. I'm going to have Corey choose so that it's unbiased. Do you want the top spring or the lower spring?
Get rid of the top spring. It's looking at me funny.
Okay, all right. That is a crime. Whatever, I'll make it ham.
Some people are saying autumn.
Autumn. That's a good one. How do you spell autumn? Like that?
A-U-T-U-M-N.
U-M-N?
I will say, chat's going to be upset that you chose ham instead of autumn instead of ham, but you know.
Autumn's a better suggestion.
Wow!
Sorry. All right. Oh, it's okay. I'll worry about that later.
You keep teasing them.
Sorry. All right.
One person said autumn, Corey. No, I also said it. That makes 2. That makes 2. I might not be a countman, but I'm pretty sure that makes 2. No, Kelsey Weasel. When I say, oh, more than one person said autumn, it's because I like it. I like it. Oh, Corey said autumn as well. Now it's 3. Look at that. This isn't a yeah, thank you, Dr. Facilier. This isn't a democracy, TikTok chat. Send squirrel. Whoa! Or send 6 more squirrels. Look at the little guys. I love them so much. Look at all the autumns coming in. Autumn is a good choice. Yes! Rejoice! They're all coming in now. Now it's a democracy.
Started off strong and had to be a little bit weaker now, but that's okay.
Gay says, I'm an accountant, and I say autumn. A real countman said it. That's how you know it's right.
Next hint is going to be bird for 2.
Bird for 2?
Bird for 2.
Show me drone. Show me drone.
Drone?
Spy. Government psyop.
Oh, you're doing a bit. Okay, I was looking for drone on the board. I'm like that.
All right, no, eagle. That makes sense. Show me eagle.
That is correct. Very nice. That is 5 of our blue field agents discovered right off the bat.
Birds aren't real, that's what I'm saying. Kiwi makes sense. I love kiwi birds. They're one of my favorites. Mark, show me kiwi.
That is correct.
We're flying this game.
Very nice,
We're
yeah.
flying.
Guys are doing awesome. Do you wish to pass now?
Chat, do we want to take the worm gambit? I see Mr. Ray saying it. Do we want to take the worm gambit or are we passing? All right, I don't know. We could absolutely just pass. All right, I'm seeing some passes.
Alrighty.
They want to pass gas. I'm only seeing like 2 or 3 take the worm. Oh, now I'm seeing more worms come out. I'm gonna pass for now. We're gonna hold the worm gambit. We're gonna hold it for a special moment.
Hold.
Hold.
Let's see. It's time for me to reveal a red one. I'm going to reveal server as belonging to the red team.
Now, he didn't reveal worm, which is very important.
There are 3 blue field agents left remaining. I wonder if I can catch them. Link them together somehow.
Oh, now it's only 2? No. I'm not saying we shouldn't do worm because he only said 2 for bird. I'm saying we don't do worm now because we don't want to pre-celebrate with the worm Mary. All right, we gotta save the worm Mary for a special moment. And it would have been a good third. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, worm would have been a good third for bird. If worm was a correct answer, he would have said bird for 3. So that being said, it could be an assassin, or it could also be neutral. So, well, we could still potentially take the worm gambit and not lose, but we probably shouldn't. There's probably no good reason to go for the worm gambit. I'm probably making Mark sweat a little bit. That's what I was saying. Don't take the worm. Don't touch the worm! It's good life advice. Don't touch the worm. Don't eat the worm. What was that? There was one movie when I was younger, I faintly remember. I'm like unlocking the door of my mind to see it. It was I think it was like called Can of Worms or something like that. Some weird movie where it was all about a kid getting bullied into eating a worm, and then do you know what I'm talking about? Does that ring any bells to you?
I'm thinking way too hard to care what you're saying.
Okay, that's fair, man. That's fair. BOARDGAMES, do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
It was like Can of Worms or something like that. It was a plot about a kid that got bullied into eating a worm. God, how to eat fried worms! How to eat fried worms! Chat's got it! Chat's got it! How to eat fried worms! Yes! Yes! Oh my God! What a weird movie! What a weird movie! Oh man, I have to ever watch you or Doug, my 2 favorite streamers. Hey yo, Doug. Love Doug. Big Doug.
I might have to stretch the compound word rule a little bit here.
He's cheating already.
I don't know. I'll write it down. I'll get your opinion.
Corey stalling like a champ. Country Mozart, I'm doing the best. He does it for me. The least I can do is do it for him.
This is like an existing term. Do you think this violates?
No, I'll let you have it.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
All right. Did somebody say they're an accountant in chat? Did I hear that earlier? This is going to be an interesting one. This is the best I got for you. I'm trying so hard to connect these for 3. This will be my first ever 6 if you can figure out these 3. But it's really hard, and I don't know how this is going to go. Fuck, I saw a word on the board that I didn't consider. It's too late now. Bullish market for 3.
Uh-oh, bullish market.
Bullish market for 3.
So, correct me, BOARDGAMES will know better than anyone, so BOARDGAMES, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but a bullish market is a market that it was referring to the stock market, and it's when things are doing bad, so you want to buy, right?
A bullish market is likely to go up.
Likely to go up, yeah. It's doing bad, so you want to buy it because it's going to go up. Yes, all right, I got it. Hedge for hedge funds. Is money on the board? If so, that's like an instant lock-in. No.
Money's not on the board.
No. Hedge and spring, no, that is bear. You know, Monday the stocks open. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good point. Monday the stocks open up. Monday, I like Monday.
Locked in?
I'm gonna say, yeah, show me Monday.
That is correct. That is correct. That is 7 out of our 9 field agents discovered.
Hedge for hedge fund? Why? Chat, are you just saying worm because you really want me to guess worm?
They're worming out.
They're worming out in chat.
Worming out.
Hedge fund makes sense. Card, like debit card because money. Spring, like it's springing up. I think hedge fund bullish worm market. Okay, yeah. I think hedge fund makes the most sense. Early bird gets the worm, so they buy early. Shut, you just really want me to say worm.
Yo, sorry I missed these earlier. Laura Lapina sent 6 squirrels and Dr. Facilier sent 3 more squirrels. Thank you so much.
The tyrannical rule of the board gamers, I'm gonna say hedge, lock it in.
Hedge. That is correct! That is correct. We are at 8 of our 9 field agents discovered. If you can figure out the last one, this will be my first ever 6 playing this game.
All right.
Jenna sent a heart me. Bunny May sent a squirrel. Sasha Gord sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Candle is a stock chart thing. So I'm seeing clock, candle, evolution, card. Those are kind of the 4. I think it's poll time. I think I'm gonna make the see if Mark gets his 4. I'm gonna have it rely on chat. I'm not gonna put a bit of input. A bit of input. Card.
I'll need the poll options in a moment as well. Just trying to get set up over here.
Clock. All right. I've seen a lot of people say. I'm seeing some people say spring. So I might do spring instead of evolution.
All right, we'll start from the top.
Card, clock, card, clock, candle.
I'm curious to know what Board Ghost would choose on this one as well.
Yeah, I'll let Board Ghost give his input. Board Ghost knows stocks very well, which is why I keep turning my head to ask him what he thinks.
Dr. Cillier sent 6 squirrels. Thank you so much.
So candle is allegedly a stock market term. And then spring for the last one. And I know there are some people that want another one, but I can only put 4 things in the poll, so I had to go with the 4 that seemed the most wanted. So if I'm wrong and you're right, by all means, bragging rights for you.
The poll has started on TikTok. Let your voices be heard. The hint was bullish market for 3.
Boardghost, what would you pick?
Well, we'll wait till the poll's over.
Okay, all right.
So
That way he can get his answer.
I know for fact what Board Ghost is going to pick. Board Ghost, pick your second answer too.
Second answer, that's tough.
Yeah.
Candle is the red and green bar. That makes sense. Tenty says, missed you yesterday, Corey. Hey, I missed being here. I'm glad to be back. Candle is showing up and down on stock. Candle, so if candle is like, if you're looking at the stock market chart and it's the red and green bars going up and down, candle would make sense for bullish market. Candle would make a lot of sense for bullish market because if it's about to shoot up so you want to buy, the candle is about to get really big.
Poll is done. The winner on TikTok, winning by only 1 vote, is Cluck with Candle in second. 16 votes for Clock, 15 votes for Candle.
I believe 1 vote for Candle on YouTube, 4 votes for Spring, and 1 vote for Card.
1 vote for Candle.
1 vote for Candle.
So that brings it to a tie between Candle and Clock. Board Ghost, do you want to input your number 1 and 2 answers?
Oh, it's 100% Candle, but I was the 1 vote on YouTube.
I'm thinking it's Candle. That the candle sayers have swayed me, and because we hit a tie, I'm going for Candle.
Going for Candle?
I'm going for Candle.
Thank fucking God. I don't get my 6. I don't get my 6, but thank fucking God. Your last clue is thank you for 1.
Thank you for 1. It's gratitude. Is it gratitude? It's gratitude! It's surely gratitude!
That is correct.
Gratitude! Is Clock Assassin?
Clock was the fucking assassin! I was losing my mind! I was losing my mind! First off, I had to go through the sadness of the one I was trying to connect.
Reveal red.
Reveal red. Oh, thank you. Whistle. Actually, no, I'll undo revealing whistle. I'm gonna reveal spring instead.
No! Spring was number 1 on YouTube.
Yeah, I had to go through the pain, first off, of knowing I'm not going to get my 6 because the one I was going for was not even on the poll. And then I had to watch with more pain as Clock, the assassin, ended up being the winner over on TikTok. Worm is safe. Yes, Worm is just a miss.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So, I was trying so hard to connect gratitude, hedge, and Monday. And I thought bullish market was the best I could get because, yeah, if it's a bullish market, you're going to be thankful for that.
That's true.
You're going to have gratitude.
That makes sense.
Which is why I was asking for BoardGo's second answer. Did you give your second answer?
I did not, but I saw spring got a lot of votes, and I like that one as a second answer because you said bullish.
Yes. Yeah, so I was trying to indicate, okay.
Was candle the one you were like, oh, fuck, I missed that as you were revealing?
I wrote down bullish market, and I was about to turn around the board, and I saw candle as a miss. I go, the fucking stocks move. They're called candles. It's 100% candle. But chat didn't know that, which was awesome. Which was awesome. Like, if they were being completely strategic, candle probably would have been like one of the first two they guessed.
Fair enough.
You did great, Mark. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we got some subscriber emojis in chat. You can't see them on your own, but I can figure it out.
Yo, we had some subscriber emojis in chat. Our meeps were showing off their exclusive subscriber emojis over on TikTok. Thank you so much. Yo, Cars Hudson sent a heart me and a rose.
Yo, also we had 100K likes.
Yo.
Oh.
Well, do you want to do Prices Wrong right now then?
I think so. Can I use the bathroom real quick before we do that?
If you must.
I gotta be pissing. Can't stop me. You cannot stop me.
Oh, somebody asked what was evolution.
It was red, I showed it.
Oh, it was
That's what I was
red.
doing on the thing.
Yes, it was in fact a red one. I did not think about gratitude on that clue, lol. That's fair. I don't blame chat for missing that. That's a really hard connection to make. But you know, it was the best that I could do. I don't think I could have thought of anything better than bullish market to connect gratitude, hedge, and Monday together. Gonna go to bed. Goodbye, guys. Have a stream. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Happy to be here. Really enjoyed having you in chat today and the multitude of squirrels you sent us. Have a nice night. See you tomorrow at noon. Or we'll at least be live tomorrow at noon.
You'll see us.
Ah, okay. Let's see. We are going to do, once Corey gets out of the bathroom, The Price is Wrong. It is our own custom minigame where we're trying to figure out the price of various weird, zany items from Facebook Marketplace. We're going to be starting off with military Vietnam helmet, one of a kind, 3 Vietnam military helmets combined, one of a kind, very unique gift, has a 1980 replacement liner so you can wear it, very well built and very heavy, 12 pounds. What would you pay? What would you pay for something like that? Me personally, not much. Still better than monopod. I will defend monopod with my life. Can we do another night of chat participation games next week? Yes we can. Maybe we can do that Friday, maybe.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. How do you think about that? But the name of the game is figuring out what's the price. The range is 0 to 750.
750. Did you already read what this is?
I did read it, yes. But you can read it again if you want.
All right, yeah. We got military Vietnam helmet, one of a kind. 3 Vietnam military helmets combined, one of a kind. Very unique gift. Has a 1980 replacement liner so you can wear it. Very well built and very heavy. This is amalgamation of Vietnam war helmets, all put together. 550, 450, 125, 550, 5,000, but the price range is 0 to 750 USD, 675 euros, 500. Unfortunately, I don't know the current version rate for euro. Not what currency are we working with. Right there, don't worry, I got it right there. Mark forgot to hit the button, it's okay.
Sorry. What's the price? That's what we're trying to figure out. I do not know the answers. Corey does sometimes. I'm seeing a lot of 400s, 500s. I think that makes a whole lot of I'll take whatever color you want.
Boink.
I think that makes a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna go in the middle of the ones that I've been seeing. I'm gonna try to even these out a little bit. I think it's gonna be slightly, maybe, my personal take is it's gonna be slightly on the lower end of what chat's been saying. But with that being said, I'm gonna say 400 is my first guess.
400?
Yes.
Well, you can get your very own Vietnam military helmet, one of a kind, 3-in-1, for $400.
Holy moly! Exact! With a 750 range. Holy crap! That's an exact right off the bat. Wow.
Bam!
Okay, good start. Good start.
Now you explain how the rules work. They take the actual price versus however much they guess. That difference is their score, one as low as possible by the end of the night.
No, I didn't explain that bit.
Okay, well you take the price it actually was and your guess, combine it, or the difference, your score, and then the score. Try and see if you can beat them. 0 so far.
Heck
0
yeah.
so far.
Damn. Gold star. Indeed,
Hell yeah.
Indeed.
You're doing it. You're banging right off.
Yeah. Doing what?
You're bang on.
Okay. Let's hear the next one.
We got Serpent Monkey. Look how sick that monkey is, dude.
That is a sick monkey.
That is the sickest freaking monkey I ever saw.
He bangs. He bangs.
Pause. I'm saying bang on a lot today. I don't know why. I like that a lot.
Bang on.
Bang
Is that
on.
like an Inspector Gadget thing? Bang on.
Go Gadget. Bang on.
Surfing monkey. Wood carved. Looks like maybe.
Serpent Monkey, dude.
Surfing
Hang
monkey.
10.
It does have the waves beneath it as well. I think that's going to add to the value of it.
Serpent Monkey is just kind of cheating though because they have better tactile control of their feet than us. So that's just cheating.
Trying to figure out the size. I saw someone comment. That's a good point. How large is this thing?
I believe from what I can tell, it's like this tall.
Okay.
It's like a pretty decently sized Surfing Monkey.
See, Jenna saying 200, Jay saying 600,
He's
285 from
surfing
Country Mozart. Seen some 600s. I think it's gonna be around 200. I like that range. I don't know if I want to go as high as Country Mozart said. Seeing another 200 from Kayla. 250. I'll even it out. I'll call it 250.
250?
250. That is my guess for Surfing Monkey.
Surfing Monkey can surf into your home for $500.
Wow.
$500 for that Surfing Monkey.
I really underestimated the price of the Surfing
Do
Monkey.
you know how much it costs to train that monkey to do that? A lot, man. A lot.
Wow, that's insane. Yes, more than the helmet. Yeah, that's a good point. I think we are being ripped off.
Well, one is just like a couple helmets hobbled together. The other is a surfing monkey. Okay? You know how freaking cool monkeys are?
The flame adds $50. Oh,
point.
that makes sense. It makes the board faster too.
It's true. It's true. They did say that in the
Yes.
description. All right, you ready for our final item for the night?
Yes.
Our final item for the night. Vintage brass painted mallard duck head fireplace tool set, 4 pieces. No lie, I would want this. This looks kind of sick.
This goes hard.
This goes incredibly hard.
If this was at a garage sale, I would pick this up.
Easily I would snag that.
Now, are the mallard heads plastic? Like, what are they made out of?
I
Is
think
it
they're
wood?
ceramic. I think they're ceramic.
Okay. Gotcha.
But like a good sturdy ceramic.
Okay. Priceless.
That's what I'm saying.
420, 500. Guys, do we think this is worth more than the monkey? Do we think it's worth more than the stupid monkey?
The hell? That monkey learned to surf all by himself.
This is much cooler than the monkey. No. Okay, so under 500. Tay's Book Talk says I think so. 700. Maybe we're approaching the end of the price range. You know what? I kind of like A's answer. I think this is worth more than the stupid monkey.
Stop calling the monkey stupid.
That's
That's like my favorite thing on this list.
Objectively, your favorite thing is stupid. I'm gonna say $600 for the Mallard Duck Head Fireplace Tool Set, 4 pieces.
All right. You say 600?
Yes.
Chat, I'm going to reveal this price. You can take the difference of all of your guesses and scores tonight, add them up. Your goal, you want to be under 750 because that's the max on our price range here. Anything under that is good, but really you want to beat Mark. All right, what he's got here. So Mark, that being said, you can have your own Mallard Duck Fireplace Tool Set for $100. Meaning, Mark, because you're adding 500 to your score, with 750, and you bust out.
Did I bust exactly?
Yep, that if you were in a casino right now, they'd take all your money. That's you hitting the 22 on the blackjack right there.
700, but Monkey was priceless. What the hell? Really?
Yep.
I agree with chat. These are priceless. This is the first time we've lost in a while.
It's the first time.
Is this the first time we've lost? That Price is Wrong? That is actually astounding.
You even passed the April Fool's one.
I beat Mark. Yes, I got 500. That's fair. That's fair.
True. I also think Mark is envious of the monkey.
Oh,
that's less than $40 a duck.
That is such a good point. I can't believe that's a steal, actually. Like, we should just get these. I saw Chloe Moon Creation saying that they want to get it for their cabin. I agree. This is a perfect cabin accessory.
This is where all the squirrel money's going to, is we're just going to start buying some of this shit that we see.
Chat, how many more squirrels until we can afford the vintage brass painted mallard duckhead fireplace tool set? All 4 pieces. Do you think we can, like, you know, maybe buy it piece by piece?
I think so.
Like, look, I only have 25, but could I have one, sir? One mallard duck fireplace set.
Mark, buy yourself a belt first. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, buy yourself a belt with the squirrel money first.
Fair enough.
We better see you come in Monday with a new belt.
I mean, you know, these things take time. The shipping you have to account for. Yo, speaking of, Ashton just sent 10 squirrels, and Dr. Cillier sent yet another squirrel as well. Thank you so much. What do you think? Do you have time for one more game of Codenames?
Yeah, I want to give some clues.
Okay.
I want to give some clues.
Cool.
I'm down for one more game.
It'll be your turn. BOARDGAMES informed me. Keep the caps on the markers as often as possible, or else they dry out. So even when we're thinking of a clue, don't uncap it then.
Okay, I try to keep it capped. I might just forget, though. I am kind of stupid.
Might be more of a me thing than a you thing.
Womp womp.
But
you drying out my markers?
yes. Oop, wait, sorry.
You said it.
I forgot a few steps there.
Oh, I forgot to clear out of Prices Wrong. That's on me. That's on me,
I know how
bud.
to do that. Doop. Doop. And this here, and that should be a new board.
Yippee!
Holy moly, Dr. Cillier sent, I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think 15. 15 squirrels. Thank you so much, Dr. Cillier.
Dana's spamming a bunch of squirrel emojis. You love to see it.
Yo, let's go. Absolutely love it. Slow ham. We got ham. We got ham. Corner ham.
Corner
let's
ham.
go. Ham opener.
You know, this is just to my MTG, my Magic the Gathering friends in chat. My favorite deck I'm running right now is a Squirrel Tribal. So
Very nice.
I'm a
very
little
nice.
biased with the squirrels.
We got ham, indeed. If only ham was a TikTok gift. Can you imagine? We'd be millionaires right now. An Irish person in the UK sent 10 squirrels. Thank you so much, an Irish person in the UK. Appreciate you. Corey, don't talk about Corey like that, says Bunny May.
What did I say about Corey?
I don't even know what that was in reference to.
No, I'm sorry, Corey. I take it all back.
Add some ham tokens to the deck, Corey. Ooh, that's a good idea.
I do. It is a food deck as well. I do have food tokens in there.
Oh, yeah, wait, make all the food tokens ham.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm disappointed there's no ham emoji on my phone. Yeah, emojis, it seems like there's infinite, but whenever you're looking for something specific, they never have it there. For example, our red pawn, we really wanted to include that as an emoji for our exclusive TikTok subscribers. We were not able to, so instead, anyone who subscribes on TikTok will find a red prawn next to their name. It's the closest we have. I see, I believe Anita and Dana are showing off their red prawns next to their name, our exclusive TikTok subscribers. Ham subscription sticker. I am actively in the process of commissioning an artist to make 4 stickers for us. One of them is the Ham Mary sticker. And there'll also be emotes in Twitch when we move back there soon. How does this work, says Bloodstone? Great question. There are 25 words on the board. 9 of them belong to the blue team. That is what we are trying to discover. Our mission is to discover all 9 of our blue field agents as quickly as possible. Well, how do we do that? Corey here knows the answers. He knows which ones are which belong to the blue team, which belong to the red team. And he is going to come up with a hint, a 1-word hint that somehow connects these words together. That is the objective of the game. In addition to blue field agents, there are red field agents, which are bad. We do not want them on the board. And there are also misses and 1 dreaded evil assassin that automatically ends the game.
And then you die.
And then you die. Love this game. Me too, Justin Wildbone. Yes, and showing off the shrimp exclusive and the fried shrimp exclusive, the meeps. Yeah, in the new chat aggregator, I can't actually see the little meep things, but yes, you become an official meeple if you subscribe.
You ready?
Yes.
Entangle for 2.
Entangle for 2.
I just saw 2. They were saying don't be mean to Corey because I said I was dumb.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but it's not mean if it's the truth.
Nets, sheets, net, definitely turkey. I've tangled with a turkey before. You know, it didn't go well. Definitely turkey, sheets, net. I think net makes the most sense. Corey, show me net.
Bang!
Woo! Very nice. That is 1 of our 9 field agents discovered. Constrictor. Constrictor as opposed to sheets. Let's see. This is a tricky one. Constrictor, entangled, you said net. I mean, what do you say entangled? Maybe we would have said like capture if it was a constrictor and a net, because those both, I don't know. This is an interesting one. Sheets are the worst. I know you're referencing boa constrictor. I don't want to put it to a poll this early. I'm just going to go with my gut. I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm going to say sheets. I apologize. I vote sheets because Kayla. Yeah. Look, it happens. That is, we'll come back to constrictor. It is time to reveal yet another red one.
Someone say Corey in all caps. I feel like that one's not on me. I feel like maybe, possibly.
You get entangled in sheets. I think that's a very reasonable one to guess.
I think nobody. I can't say anything. Okay. I can't say anything.
Dr. Cillier sent 3 squirrels. Thank you so much, Dr. Cillier.
I gotta reveal another red too. Let's get rid of Revolution.
Grr, lol.
Revolution.
It's okay, fair mish. Yes, it's also good. I agree. Feels like a mark throw on that one. Okay. There are a lot of people saying sheets here.
Let me think.
Jokes aside, Mark, you seem a little stressed, so thank you for always making me laugh. Love your show. Oh, thank you, Chase. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
I gotta look something up real quick.
It is always nice to get to play these games with y'all, so I do look forward to doing this. Wait, is it ring like boxing ring for entangled? I would say no. It's like Mark saying fantasy and centaur being red. We never forget. Okay, I need to explain. The buttons are displayed on a little stream deck, and these are small buttons that the words are being displayed upon. So if it's a long word, like more than 5 letters, you've made this mistake too. I don't want to hear it. If it's a long word, it gets split into top and bottom. So the reason the centaur thing happened is because I saw cent, and then it was split, and the bottom was entar, and I read it as century. It looked like it was century. I didn't realize it was centaur. Corey. Don't let him bully you, Mark.
Yeah. We've already low before. We're going yen for 2.
Yen. Yen. Opposite of yin and yang. It's their third cousin no one talks about.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Japan, bank, Japan. That probably makes more sense. Corey, show me Japan.
Japan!
Woo! That is 2 of our blue field agents discovered, and bank, yeah, because it's a currency in Japan. Corey, show me bank.
Bank.
Bank. Very nice. That is 3 of our blue field agents discovered, and Corey, show me constrictor.
Constrictor!
Constrictor believers, you are validated. That is 4 of our blue field agents discovered, and we are now out of guesses, meaning it's time for Corey to reveal yet another red field agent.
I'm so sorry for this. Ham.
Chad, we should have guessed ham sooner.
You should have guessed it sooner!
It costs yen to buy ham.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, undo it. My guess is ham. I take back bank. No.
I'm sorry! Chad, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, it's not ham! How could ham have betrayed us? I'm sorry!
What happened with the ham? Amber, in one of the first streams that we played code names, ham was on the board, and for no reason, Chad started going, guess ham, and we're like, it's not even related to the hint that we got. And they went, Ham Mary, as in Hail Mary, but with ham. And we went, fine, whatever, and guessed it. I think it might have been right in that instance.
You know what's really funny about that too? Our Twitch chat, which was a completely separate group of people, like a couple months prior, did the same bit. It's just human nature to really like ham, I guess.
And so from that point, anytime we do a blind random guess that we're not really sure about, we call it a Ham Mary, and people guess it a lot.
I got rid of ham to go on to bigger and better things, okay? So this hint is sub for 3.
Chat, I'm looking, you're laughing. There's an hour left of oxygen. It's immersible. And you're laughing.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Turkey. Oh, turkey. Like a turkey sub. Chat, I really think it's implode. I really think it's
What am I locking in? What am I locking in?
I see so many people saying turkey sub. Corey, show me turkey first.
Turkey! Gobble gobble!
I should get an hour left of oxygen, like graphic for stream, like breaking.
That's our next wave. Please have a breaking news one that comes up. Please do that.
Corey, show me implode.
You're laughing. The Titan submersible has 1 hour left of oxygen left, and you're laughing.
I was trying so hard not to. That is correct. Very nice. Meow meow sent to heart me. Thank you so much. That is 6 of our blue.
Air, Corey.
6 of our blue field agents discovered. Red for the prawn? Okay, sub. I saw somebody saying defect, also going along the Titan submersible line. That one might be a little bit too much of a stretch. Do we think that's a little bit too much? Witch for sandwich? I think that's also a bit of a stretch, saying witch for sandwich for sub. Like that's, I don't know about that one. Is there anything else we're considering? Slow? It was a joke, okay, that makes sense. Is Titanic on the board? I don't think so. Defect would hold down a sub. Nothing else makes sense. I think we have 3 agents left. Let's keep defect to the back of our mind. I'm gonna pass.
All right, I want to pass. I'm really glad you passed because somebody in chat had a really good idea for a clue that I did not think of. They were saying red is in Hunt for the Red October. Red is red.
Oh.
That was really good, and I wish I was that clever, but I'm not. That was a red hint.
Wow, okay, huh.
I like that one a lot. Unfortunately, it's wrong.
I don't know what the Red October is, but
it's a movie about a sub. It's a good one.
Link for subscribers. That's an interesting one for sub. Sub as in subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Sub as in that version. And you use a link. Well, to use a link to subscribe. That's an interesting one.
Alright, I need to think for a second. You know, do your thing, man.
Yes. Alrighty, so we have 3 field agents left. Slow because subs are slow. And Link for entangled. Well, we found the entangled ones because we said constructor. You wolf down a sub. Oh, okay. And subwoofer, subwoofer, and you wolf down a sub. Hey guys, it's been a while since I see y'all on. Welcome, Tiff and Annie. Good to see you.
Welcome in.
Great to see you. Yeah, we are here every weekday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Except for tomorrow, 11 p.m. London. Tomorrow, we are doing an early stream. We're doing an early Friday stream tomorrow. So it'll be live at noon Eastern Standard Time, New York time, or 6 p.m. London. 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. London. I get that wrong every single time. But that's a subwoofer, not a woofer. Are you streaming early Monday? Yes! Oh, thank you. I should also mention that. We're also streaming early on Monday, but it's only going to be probably about 2 hours early. It's not going to be noon. So wherever you usually watch us, roll back 2 hours. If you're in London, that'll be 9. If you're New York, Eastern Standard Time, that'll probably be 4. Church, because it's basically subscribing to Jesus's Patreon. You know, you might be onto something there. You might not be, but you may be onto something. Yeah, wait, that's actually making so much sense when they pass around the golden dish. That's like asking for gifts. It's putting $1 in the tray is like sending a squirrel to the stream. I see the connection. How do I play? We are trying to discover all of the blue field agents. This guy is going to give us 1-word clues to connect words on the board together to help us discover them.
This would be a really bad time to have a clue called Gran Turismo for the PS2 right now. Good thing I don't have that. I have Channel for 3.
Channel for 3. Can I put a squirrel in the tray? You definitely can. You 100% can.
They might kick you out, but you can do that.
You're passing it around, big tray full of money, and you plop a squirrel right on top, it hands it to the next person.
Get squirreled.
Get squirrel. The classic church squirrel. Link. Oh, channel Link. Yeah. Corey, show me Link.
All right, we're gonna reveal a red. We're gonna get rid of ring. I promise you, it makes sense.
Okay.
I promise you, it makes sense.
All right, 3. Let's consider.
And can I be quite frank? I don't know what a channel link is. Don't know what that is.
Or link to our channel.
Oh, you guys are way too caught up on new subscriber stuff right now. I think.
Yeah, we were talking about it a lot.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your conversation.
Okay. It's fine. It's easy to make those misses. Let's think what we would have said for channel outside of that. I saw somebody say ninja. That makes sense. Biggest Twitch channel out there. Or not anymore. I guess they do kick or something now.
Not even close, actually.
Okay, you look. I don't know.
Ninja fell off, dude.
But the low taper fade memes.
He fell off.
He fell off. Which for channel? Defect, slow, and opener for channel.
Oh, this word might be too long.
Why defect? Can somebody explain defect to me? Like, I was on the defect train. Don't get me wrong. I really wanted defect for our last Titan submersible hint. Or sub, sorry. Channel magic. Oh, that's interesting. I got nothing for channel here. Opener for, hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Are you ready?
Interesting.
This one's a little long, so it's a little sloppy.
Okay.
And by long, I just mean it's a long word. Introduction for 2.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
I can't believe that was right. I can't believe opener was right. I would not have gotten that for channel. Of course, show me opener.
Bang!
Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
That wasn't the logic I was going with, but I'm glad you got there.
Huh. All right. Introduction. Guys, I'm still thinking ninja. I am still very much thinking ninja for channel. I think that makes sense. Introduction, piano, like piano music in an introduction. Let's do, actually, I won't jump on it. Does anyone else think it could be Ninja because we're missing one for channel, and Ninja has a really big channel, and Ninja would do introductions in his videos? Maybe that's a stretch. Ignore that one. Does anyone else think Ninja? Okay. No, I'm seeing no's.
Ninja be like crashes out.
Church introduction. Like you get introduced to a new church. Introduction. It could be piano with the piano music. Let's put it to a poll. Let's set up a poll. I think that is going to be best. Start new poll. Create new. Which do we think it is? I am going to add Ninja back onto this list.
Tyranny.
I know. It is going
Tyranny!
to be Ninja, is going to be piano. We will add another, we'll do church. Is there anything else? We can do pass for the last one. Slow channel. Slow makes sense. All right, that is the last option, slow. Did you get those?
Yup.
Poll is starting now. You have 1 minute to let your voices be heard. What do you choose? Ninja, piano, church, or slow? This is a tough one. We're considering we missed 3 for channel last time. So opener was one of them. We're looking for 2 more field agents. The clue is introduction for 2. Can we try ham again? I still think it could be a double agent.
Okay.
Corey, show me ham again. Make it blue this time.
Ham!
Oh, triple agent.
All right, now I gotta reveal a red one.
Wait. Defect for subs because he thought implode, so the sub had a defect. May have moved past this. Yeah. I agree with you. I'm leaning towards defect as well. I think that's something we should come back to. But all right, I'm gonna stop the poll early. The winner is piano. Piano opener. Corey, show me piano.
Piano!
I put it to a poll, so it's not my fault.
I'm gonna reveal another red one. Let's get rid of sleep.
Okay, all right.
Yikes! We gotta get it. We really gotta get it on this last one here.
Huh. All right. Let's say, for instance, it is defect for the sub one, and it is ninja for the channel one. How would he try to connect defect and ninja? Personally, I would say the invention of the firearm. Oh no, did I miss the Price is Wrong? You did. We did Price is Wrong earlier, but we might do it again tomorrow if we hit the like goal. Early stream on Friday. So we are going live at 12 Eastern Standard Time, New York time, 6 p.m. London.
5 p.m.
God damn it. 5 p.m. London. Love this game. This is a very fun game. This is a tricky game, though. My family plays all the time. Do you have any methods for us?
Any tips?
Any
suggestions? Man, this is
Oh, Amber brings up a really good point. It's probably not ninja because he would have tried to connect it to Japan and bank. That's a really good point. If it was ninja, he would have tried to connect those. So yeah, maybe I should lay off on the ninja hype.
You know, I hate ninja because it's been ruined for me ever since that one really racist white lady made that song about ninjas and really wanting to be one.
Oh, okay.
You know what song I'm talking about?
I've probably heard it once. I can't picture it offhand.
I hate that song so much. It makes me feel secondhand embarrassment.
Huh. I was still in the mindset of streamer ninja. So I was like, she made a song about ninja and it was racist? Wow. His little
so
French ass.
Man. That's so innocent. All right, let's go for our last clue here. Hag for 2.
Hag for 2. Not ninja. Defect was channel for the game glitches. Hag for 2. Witch, definitely, right? Witch! Witch!
Where? Burn them!
It was a horrifying chat.
Witch!
Corey, show me witch.
Witch!
Wait, so witch was one for channel?
Yeah, witch is channel magic.
Oh, okay. Okay, witchy.
When they do like rituals, they channel.
It really was sandwich earlier.
It wasn't. I promise you it wasn't.
Defect. Are you calling hags defective? I think that's offensive. Wolf, because Red Riding Hood dressed as an old lady.
Witch.
Maybe. We were considering wolf for sub because you wolf down the sub, right? Do we like that more than defect or slow? Oh, wait, slow, because they're an old hag. They're going to be slow, right? They're moving around slow.
That's so mean.
Wolf dressed up as grandma. Slow, dust, big bad wolf. Okay, I'm putting it to another poll.
What the hell?
I'm not making this decision. This is a really tough one. I do kind of like wolf. That is what I'm leaning towards. But we're gonna let the people decide. Your options are going to be wolf, slow, defect.
Oh, you two, I'm so slow.
Careful now, Mark, older viewer. Anita, I'm trying my best here. All the better to see you with, my dear. Church like nuns, is that offensive? Either way, Mark will be blamed. Fair enough. I'm just gonna keep it to 3. I'm gonna keep it to these 3. I think the right answer is among these 3. If not, we're screwed. Wolf, slow, and defect are your options. The clue is hag for 2. We are missing 1. We're missing 1. This is our last field agent.
You gotta get it right or else we lose.
Slow is in the lead right now. Slow as in submarines being slow or slow channel. I'm trying to even fully get that one, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. I'm leaning towards wolf, as in the big bad wolf dressed up as an old hag to trick Little Red Riding Hood into their belly, and you wolf down a sub as a sandwich. On the Boardgamers channel.
More likely than you think.
Likely
than you think.
He would have said Halloween if it was witch and wolf. Maybe. If it's witch and slow, I guess hag is probably a good method to go for that. All right, I'm stopping the poll. The winner is slow.
In both.
Corey, show me slow.
I see A saying, I can't believe there's so many slow believers. Well, they were right.
Very nice. That is all 9 field agents discovered.
Right. We did it.
What was the actual one for sub?
Slow.
Slow, because it was slow. Slowly.
Well, subs move slowly, but also the other thing I thought of that was really funny, and it was more because subs move slowly, but the other logic was, well, if they still have an hour left of oxygen on the Titan submersible, at this point,
they packed so much oxygen.
It's going kind of slow for them, isn't it?
Holy moly, Sasha Gord sent 20 goats. A sent a GG. Thank you so much.
What's our score?
Our score, 1, 2, 3.
It's 1.
1.
The score's 1. There's 1 red remaining. It's 1.
Pretty good. At least we won. At least we finished.
People were saying assassin. So the assassin is interesting because normally we say, oh, I don't think anybody ever mentioned it, but we normally see at least one person in chat say it when we say that. Like, just like one guide. I scoured. Not a single time was it ever mentioned in chat.
Yardstick. Okay, I was gonna say that's the only word on this board that wasn't mentioned once that I saw.
Yardstick. I did not see it a single time.
Explain channel for me too.
Channel, witches channel magic. They do rituals. If you're channeling something, it's slow. Think D&D. It takes 10 minutes to channel a spell.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking D&D. I was not thinking D&D.
And then this one, I will admit, it was very lazily. I was just kind of hoping that you guys would have guessed opener for channel, because it's like your opener. You're starting a ritual by channeling it, right? I wasn't confident in that one. I didn't think it was good, but I was just, I looked at the words. I'm like, I don't think there's any that they would connect before that. I was wrong, of course.
We did a great job avoiding the assassin. That's a win for me. Indeed. Kelsey Weasel sent 2 ice cream cones.
Woo!
Thank you so much. Oh, Yardstick was the assassin.
Yes.
Well, that was good. That was good. We finished.
Sock.
That's what matters. What?
Sock.
Oh, sock. Okay. And ninja, I assume, was just a miss.
Ninja, defect, wolf, church.
That's fair. Fair
lost,
enough.
Silhouette.
Yeah.
Yardstick.
Yardstick.
Yardstick. Hey, how do pirates measure how long their boat is? With a yardstick.
Whoa. Guys, if you want more jokes like that, feel free to follow. Don't you think that deserves a follow?
Come on, you know you wanna.
Yardstick. How do you think of these things?
I'm quick with it. I'm quick. I'm clever. I'm a smart guy.
Squirrel Night was fun. Indeed, indeed. Thank you all so much. People donated a lot of squirrels. I'm going to do a count once stream's over.
Hey, and we hit 600 subs on YouTube today.
Yo!
So, shout out.
Holy
to YouTube.
moly! Thank you so much, YouTube. Sorry for forsaking you earlier.
Sorry for a second, they came through today.
But we are not going to be doing another round. That is all we have for you tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, noon, New York time.
See you tomorrow noon.
5 p.m. 5 p.m. London. I got it right that time.
Noon EST.
Noon EST. Sounds like goodbye. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, we normally go 3 hours. We went 3 hours 21 today. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Don't get greedy.
What other games do you play? Right now, only Wavelength. That number will be getting a lot larger in the future.
As soon as that table's built, baby, the world's gonna be our oyster.
Well, the table's built. We're setting up.
Well, they didn't need to know that.
All right, that's all we have for you tonight. Goodbye. Yo,
Goodbye.
Jillian sent 5 squirrels. Thank you, Jillian. Goodbye.